You responded to a Drake story?
I felt nasty afterwards, but I thought it was funny.
Yo, that's disgusting.
You thought
man.
Drake was funny?
Man, listen, I've laughed at shit that like celebrities that I follow posted. I've never responded.
It was like,
you should have unsent it.
Is that hip hop?
Nah, I don't unsend it.
You a pick me. That's a pick me. That was like
pick me.
Yeah, you a pick me.
Oh my God, Driz, you're so funny.
Oh, that's not hip hop.
NewRoryNMal.
Running round my mind, boy. No? I didn't get to see the YouTube.
But I just want to know why you looked at me when you said that.
Because you're running through my mind and you're a boy.
First of all, I'm a man. watch your mouth. I'm a man. Because you know your people used to call us boy back in the day.
I didn't mean it like that.
Oh, okay,
I was singing lyrics.
I just had a flashback.
I wasn't saying it in that way.
Okay. But don't say boy and don't sing and turn and look at me. Don't do that.
What if I said you people are running through my mind?
when you say you people, what do you mean?
Black people.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
No, we're not running through your mind.
Got it.
We stopped running years ago.
Okay.
Welcome to a new episode of the New Rory and Mal podcast. I am Mal.
I'm Rory.
And we are back, brother. How you feeling?
No.
What was that?
That was the sound that...
All right, hold on.
But that was the sound that Ice Spice and Nicki were making.
No, I got you.
I was singing all weekend.
I got you. I want to know what happened. What's going on? You all right?
I'm fine. I feel amazing.
Life? No, let's have one of those episodes. What's going on, man? Are you okay?
No, I don't need a check-in.
You sure?
Glah.
You can just tell me.
Please stop.
Just tell me when something is wrong.
Is that what she said, though, no?
Yeah, but you started off singing Frank Ocean, and then you looked at me.
Because it was Coachella weekend.
Now you're making weird noises with your throat and mouth.
Because that's what Nicki did on her remix to Princess Diana. She was in the back on glah, glah.
Oh, okay.
Versatility.
So it's like that's what you just letting us know what you've been listening to.
I think we owe that kid some royalties from Vine that did the ratata. Like he's pretty much all hip hop now.
All hip hop.
Is he?
All the ad libs are pretty much that. He invented drill rap.
He did, or at least a drill ad lib for sure.
I actually think he's dead. Rest in peace.
No,
What?
I don't think he's dead.
The ratata kid?
No,
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he had a standoff with the police and was murdered.
Can we look that up?
What?
Can we look that up?
They
please?
thought it was a gun. He went,
I'm like 90%
Please, okay,
sure.
let's stop laughing
You're
until
not.
we find
You're
out
not
if
90%
he's really dead.
sure of that.
I'm 100% sure he had a standoff with the police.
And look at Julian spelling ratata.
Brian Silva.
That's not him.
he's not dead.
That's not the dude.
Well, this video called Vine's biggest douchebag is not dead.
Okay, but there was a rumor he died in a standoff with the police.
And you also just said you're 90% sure he died. That's what you just said.
But the first headline is he's not dead, meaning that there was a big 90% rumor that the cops took out the ratata.
Okay. Well, good to hear that gentleman is still alive.
And inspiring remixes with Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj.
How was your weekend?
It was great.
Clearly,
Look what I did.
Clearly, you did drugs this weekend. You was on something heavy this weekend.
I was off that Ice Spice.
I saw the Ice Spice and Nicki Minaj video, and I immediately thought of Damaris because I know how much she loves Ice Spice. She's an Ice Spice advocate. What are the Ice Spice? What do they call the Ice Spice fan base?
Munchies.
The Spices.
Munchkins?
The Munchies? The Munchkins?
I have no clue.
Oh, you're not a part of that?
No, I'm not a munchkin. No.
Oh, okay.
Are they the Munchkins?
That would be dope if they was considered the Munchkins.
What if they were the orphans? Just because she has like the Annie vibe.
That's hard. I like that too.
And like her live shows were called the Group Home.
It did a live show at a group home.
And it was all Preem doing group home beats.
What if Ice Spice did like a listening session at group homes?
That'd actually be kind of dope.
We made a joke, but Munchkins is actually correct.
But that would be kind of sick because it's not like one of those rollouts where they're connected. It's not like she was once an orphan. She just favors an orphan from a movie.
Yeah, she got the Annie haircut.
I did enjoy the video, but it was a perfect representation of women pretending to be friends. Let's just smack each other's butts. Where do we rank this with Cardi and Megan running through their playhouse during WAP?
Let's be serious.
WAP by Ice Spice and Nicki running through their playhouse with Princess Diana.
Let's be serious. You know the answer to that.
I don't. No,
yes,
I'm asking you.
Yes, the fuck.
I don't speak for all women like you do.
Well, you know what? Everybody has a preference. I prefer the WAP music video, but
because there was more rooms. They only stayed in one location.
It was just also
maybe they had roommates.
Better song, and But this is a great video. I'm so happy that they linked up and they're enjoying each other. And
you think this is a better song than WAP?
No.
I'm asking.
No, Rory, I don't think this is a better song than WAP. And neither the fuck do you.
I didn't think about it. I'm sorry.
But congratulations to Ice Spice.
That was the fakest congratulations.
100%.
Very fake.
That's like when you was nominated for like best rapper and you lost and you got to clap because the camera's on you at the Grammys.
No, congratulations.
She's pretty much Macklemore.
No.
Wow.
Stop! Don't do that. Congratulations to Ice Spice for getting a Nicki feature.
Big Bronx.
That
Shout out
is-
to the Bronx.
That is big.
I think it's dope. And she is like a Barb. She grew up with Barb. That's fire.
Oh yeah, she's like the limited edition like Barbies. She's like Annie Barbie.
She's like a Beanie Baby.
Okay.
You said that, not me.
We went to see Lil Wayne at the Apollo. Last night, right?
It was last night, yes.
Top 10.
Went to see Lil Wayne at the Apollo. Shout out to the Apollo. I love the fact that the Apollo is now like ever since Drake's show. It seems like the big artists are gonna do like some type of set at the Apollo.
Well, Sirius has been doing great stuff with that. They did Her that we went to.
Mhm.
Alicia Keys was great. And
Mhm.
obviously the Drake shit was part of Sirius as well. So I think it's been a really cool series.
Yeah, I love that. I love the fact that these artists are doing these venues, especially when they're used to doing these big arenas and these stadiums. They come to the hood, to the Apollo Theater, Landmark Theater, Legendary Theater, and perform. So we went to see Lil Wayne last night. He's on tour, the Carter Now, is it
Yes.
called? Carter Tour. So we went to see it. Julian and I didn't think Julian was coming with you, so we laughed. As soon as I saw Julian, I had to laugh at him.
Well, the person, I mean, as much as I love Julian, the person that I was going to go with ended up not going.
So he was like,
so I had an extra ticket.
oh, he was the sub. All right, it's all right though. That's my guy. It's okay for him to be.
But look
sub.
at the other one was a girl, so he was the first guy in line.
Do you bring a girl to? We saw some. I was laughing because we saw some couples there, right? And you could tell when the guy is like not like the Wayne fan. He just there to support his girl.
For sure.
It was a couple right in front of us, and the dude was sitting. I don't know if you noticed him, but the dude was sitting down the whole time, and his girl was standing up, and he was just sitting there like, how many more songs does this
I
guy
noticed-
have?
And she knew every fucking word too.
There was a couple to our right, and there was a white dude in like a white couple, white dude, white girl. And she was just texting. She just was not involved, and he was just bar for bar.
Oh, yeah.
like
Yeah.
screaming the
Yeah.
whole shit.
He
I
was
like,
getting a lot of
white
N-words
people love Wayne.
It was
And I took a video. I'll send it to you.
That might have been the most white people in the Apollo period.
white people love hip hop. I
They
keep
love
telling you
Wayne.
that.
But Wayne specifically, like the whites are really into Wayne.
Yeah.
As a white, I can tell you, we love Wayne.
There was a young lady sitting next to me, and when I got there, the DJ was like doing his set or whatever, and she was literally rapping every single song,
Mhm.
and I had to turn and look at her. I was like, all right, so what don't you listen to? Like, because I didn't understand how. Like, I knew some of the songs, but she knew songs that I'd never even heard before.
Mm.
And I'm looking at her, I'm like, how do you know all these records? And she just laughing like, I just love music, and I said, you here by yourself? She was like, yeah. I said, that's interesting. Like a female comes to a Wayne show by herself and like, you know what I mean? Like no female friends, no guy, just
I mean, you just realized that you go to the movies by yourself. One day you'll understand going to a concert by yourself.
No.
too.
Let me tell you something now you will never see me doing. A concert by yourself is next level. Concert by yourself, you just finished bleaching the place after killing somebody.
I have not killed anyone I've put bleach when things were dirty, but I've been to a concert by myself.
Which concert did you go to by yourself?
A couple.
Name one.
Billy Joel.
Going to see Billy Joel by yourself.
I can't tear
You
up
saw-
to Piano Man all by myself.
No,
You
man.
saw Elton at the Garden.
Which show did you go?
I think I've seen Foreign Exchange by myself. I've seen Robert Glasper by myself.
Yeah, but where? Is that like a Blue Note show?
Yeah,
That doesn't count.
It does count.
Blue Note show? I'm talking like
I feel like you
theater.
really shouldn't have been alone at that.
That's way too intimate,
I would,
right?
I would feel more
saw-
comfortable going there alone.
I
than
saw
a theater.
Ari and Masego by myself.
No. That
Where,
don't
though?
count though, because
At the Blue Note.
That's different.
you can't go to an intimate setting like that alone. That is weird.
I would
At the Blue
prefer-
Note, they pair you at tables with other lonely
Yeah,
people.
no, it's like the hibachi restaurant. You got to fill this table up before the
Yeah.
chef comes out and starts making fried rice shaped like heart. I
before they
know.
do the choo-choo train.
Yeah, I get it. But I mean, that's just still weird though.
They should put sake in your mouth at the Blue Note. That'd be good for
Hey,
for
yo.
couples.
I'm going to see Chloe alone this week.
Sorry to hear that.
I'm fine with
But
it.
there's
And if had I been in town, I would have went to go see. I would go see Wayne alone for sure.
I probably would have went to that Wayne concert alone if I only had one ticket.
Why?
Granted, I probably would have known someone there, but
Yeah, we saw a lot of people there.
what's
Well,
wrong with that? There's a lot of artists I know that my group of friends does not care to see, and that doesn't mean I'm never going to see them live just because I don't have a friend to go with.
No, but I feel like the gentleman sitting in front of me, he clearly didn't want to be there,
Mhm.
but his girl wanted to go.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, I'm gonna go with my girl.
But also, I don't like doing that either. Like,
'Cause-
I don't want to bring someone that's not going to
Yeah.
enjoy it, which is fine if you don't enjoy it. I'm not one of those music fans. Like, you just don't understand music. I just don't want to bring someone that wouldn't enjoy the show. Like,
Cause I'm mad lit. I'm jumping up and down like
yeah, like,
singing Ice Cream Paint Job, and you just standing there.
like I was crying when Wayne performed How to Love because he taught me how to love. Like, I'm not just going to do that with someone that's not a Wayne fan.
Mal went crazy.
Someone has to
too.
cry with me. So if not, I'm going to cry alone. Because Wayne, in fact, taught me how to love.
No, listen. I get it. I understand. I know Wayne is like, he holds a special place in all the kids born in '96 heart. I get it. But
The same way Loon does with y'all. It's
Loon.
It's Wayne for us.
yo, y'all be so disrespectful. Like,
Well,
No,
like,
go ahead. Shit on
I love
Wayne.
Loon, and it's Ramadan.
no, I'm not. Why do you want me to shit on Wayne? I'm
Because
not
you
shitting.
want to.
I never shitted on Wayne. I never want to shit on Wayne.
We don't have to make this a Wayne podcast, but to everyone that's been listening to this podcast for a while, even seen our BTS of us driving back from DC, Maul has had some opinions about Wayne I was fine with, just not your cup of tea. I officially realized last night you are a Lil Wayne hater.
Hater.
Why am I a Lil Wayne hater?
Before you could just have an opinion. Now I think it's personal.
Why am I a Lil Wayne hater?
Because the only time you stood up was when Aaron Judge came in and you felt like you had to rise.
Wow.
You took your hat off.
Nobody believes that. First of all, like nobody believes that. See, y'all like to just shit on me and make it sound like I'm like this Wayne hater. I'm not. I love Wayne. I love him more for what he did. Fuck music. What he did as far as removing his ego, getting out the way and letting other artists become megastars. Nobody else would do that. So I love him for that alone. But in listening to his content, his catalog, and seeing it perform live, I just don't know how you could say Wayne is your favorite artist. You can say that, right?
Okay.
But when you start saying he's the greatest rapper ever and he's better than...
I've not said that.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying in general. Like, you could have your opinion and who you like.
Mm-hmm.
Wayne is my favorite artist. Cool. Not mad at that. But when you start saying Lil Wayne is better than Jay-Z and he's better than... Because we've seen people say things like this. It's like because we can go through catalogs and we can see like, all right, cool. You can have a preference in who you like. No problem there. But to say that Lil Wayne is better than some of the clearly better artists with better catalogs, I'm just not one of those guys.
Like who?
Like a Jay-Z.
Who else?
I don't think
That's the
a
obvious
lot of
answer.
people are going to argue that. Wayne
That was like
argue
a real argument at one point.
That was a rollout. Best rapper alive. Like, he smoked that rollout too.
But
Because
that
I
was-
never thought Wayne was the best rapper, and then he started
I'm
saying
not
it,
saying-
and my young impressionable mind was like, he might be.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying in general, that
People
was a
down
real
south.
conversation.
People down south say that a lot.
I actually don't mind that take. I don't think Eminem is the greatest rapper of all time. I'm not mad at the take of people saying he is. I get it. I don't agree with it, but it's fine to say that. I think it's in the realm.
No,
You just shitting on Wayne's catalog, influenced life, to me is insane. You don't have to say he's the best.
See, this is why I can't have
you
this
were shitting on
conversation.
him.
Because you start saying I shit on... Where did I shit on his influence
The
at?
whole show.
Where did I shit on his influence at?
I just made that part up.
No, we're not talking about the influence. We're not. I'm not even here to argue the
All
influence.
right, so that's
It's
what I'm
just
saying.
I'm just purely the music.
I'm talking about the catalog and the content of the music. That's all I'm talking about. When I'm talking about Wayne, because I'm a music fan and I'm just listening to music, I don't understand how somebody that's listening to rap and listening to music can say that he has a catalog better than a lot of these other rappers that are out here, especially when you've been in the game for 20 plus years.
And that's what I'm saying. You have to only compare him to people that have extensive catalogs where you have some time to fail. I'm not talking about the artist that has 3 classic albums and that's all they've ever put out. I think that's great, but I think it's unfair to compare that to someone that has put out maybe 35 projects and had to survive in a time where volume was the way to exist and you were the biggest rapper on earth.
Do you think
that's not a fair thing to do, to say compare Wayne and Biggie? Like 2 albums versus a 25-year run is drastically different.
I'm not one of those people that would even come near comparing that. What I'm saying is, if you go to a Wayne show, like we went there last night, I was just kind of like, and then Julian said, "Oh, he picked a bad set list. He didn't perform the right songs."
Wasn't his best set list.
Cool, if that's how you feel, then cool. But what I'm saying is, when you've been in the game for 20 plus years, at a show, any show that you perform, I don't feel like you should rely on mixtape songs to perform that heavily.
No,
That's all I'm saying.
that just speaks to his mixtapes being such a huge part of his career.
No, you can have. I'm not saying you can't perform any of your mixtape cuts. I'm saying that you shouldn't rely heavily on the mixtape cuts.
How much mixtape cuts did he even do?
He did quite a few. But you left after the
intermission.
After the intermission,
which was another thing. Why did Wayne set up those artists like that?
that was not fair. Yeah.
I actually thought the only cool thing about it was we were in the Apollo, and it wasn't the Apollo crowd, like we said. It was definitely heavy Long Island in there. It would have been cool if the Apollo crowd acted like the Apollo for Wayne bringing out these new artists. Because it was like amateur night. It really was.
Yeah, but no, you can't.
They should have booed that little white
because
kid.
I forgot the record that he performed before he got off. But it was like everybody was into it.
Yeah.
And then you
he
go off.
He tricked us and said, "You mind if I bring some friends out?" We're like, "Nicki," and it was like just some little white kid.
Drizzy. It was Drizzy P.
Drizzy P.
When he said Drizzy, everybody was like,
if his mic cut before he said P, everyone would have gone crazy.
everybody would thought he was bringing out Drake, right? and then no disrespect to Drizzy P. I hope that he goes on to be
He seems
whatever-
like he could be a talented kid. I don't
talent,
know.
right? But you can't. It was just the high that the audience was on, and then the Drizzy, and then it's like this kid comes, and then Rory comes out.
Pretty much. Pretty much me with sunglasses and a
He was
snapback.
Rory with a bowl cut fade.
For
It's
sure.
like, and I think I speak for everybody that was there when it's like you felt the energy. Everybody was like, "Yo, who is this kid?"
That would have been better as opening acts rather than.
That's
an
what I'm
intermission.
saying. It's like
but Wayne being how you compliment him of being the artist that
sharing
can
his light,
drop his ego
sharing his light.
in the middle height of the show. He'll be like, "Yo, these are 3 artists that I signed,"
Mhm.
and shout out to them because that's hard. That's very difficult, especially in the middle of a Wayne show to come out in the Apollo
absolutely.
and try to get anyone to even listen to you. So I'm
Absolutely.
not really shitting on them.
No, it's
Wasn't-
not. And it's
wasn't a
not-
big fan,
It's
but-
not shitting on him, but it's just like you felt the energy in the theater where it was like, who is it? Like, all right, come on, man. We was all into the Wayne set now because it's hard to bring out artists that people never heard of, and it's like you're performing songs that we don't even know. So now it's like we were all into it, standing up, rapping verses that we have known for years and songs that we know for years to not knowing what the hell we're listening to right now.
Yeah.
That's just a difficult space to kind of like expect the artist to flourish unless you just have an artist that has an undeniable record. Like once he comes out and performs this record, everybody's gonna be like, "Yo, who was that?" Then that's different. But if it's
That
like I
rarely
just want,
happens.
this is what I'm saying. But this is just my artist that I'm introducing to y'all. That's a tough space for, especially you coming out after a legend like Wayne. That's tough.
My advice with artists and like opening acts, you should do more acapellas than anything. Because typically when you're an artist starting out,
You can hide behind
your
the music.
Your 2 tracks are gonna sound like shit. They did a sound check for the actual artist, not you. It's gonna sound awful. Your mic's probably not gonna be good.
Do not
try to say something.
Do not listen to
compelling
Rory. Do not take
with
that
an
advice.
acapella.
No,
And then maybe we'll go, oh,
it's
okay.
very few artists that can perform
Talking about rap.
acapella.
People that can
It's
rap.
very few rappers that can rap acapella and have an audience like.
What was the best moment of
Yeah.
the little Justin Bieber kids?
He's right.
Shit.
To Rory's point, when they cut the beat, that was the best.
That was the
moment
first time
the
all of us
What
went,
did you just
okay.
say?
when they went acapella.
When he cut the beat, meaning like the beat, it was a beat at first.
I know what I'm saying.
No, but
most
that's
of
what
your
Rory's
set
saying.
should be heavy acapella. Like maybe start out with the record and then drop that shit if you have something compelling to say. Because people will be like, all right, let me go check him out.
Oh, I thought
Instead of a shitty sound
No.
check.
I thought
and
he
a
meant come
bad
out with no
2-track
music
beat.
and just start like
No,
barring.
no,
I was about to be
no,
like,
no.
I was about to be like, yo, he trying to set y'all up for failure.
No,
Because if
not-
I'm at a
not
Wayne
Def Jam
show,
poetry. I'm
yeah,
not
like
saying
if
to
I'm
do
at
that.
a Wayne show, you come out like, yeah, my name is Rory, and I just want to spit some bars for y'all, and you start barring with no music.
I'm sorry, that's not what I meant.
I'm
No.
gonna be like, yo, get this dude off the stage, man. Like,
I'm
yo,
saying-
Wayne, drink some water, smoke another blunt, and get your ass back out
I'm saying
here.
first verse, come out, music, hook, cut the beat, and if your verses are good, that's a way to get a crowd that doesn't know
okay,
you.
I'm not mad at that. I thought you meant come out and just go straight acapella, no like
You-
DJ. I'm about to say no, you can't do that.
Yeah, you
Not in
mumbling in a
Apollo.
fucking mic with just a bad 2-track behind you is not a way people are going to be like, let me check this kid out.
Yeah, it's just tough for artists that are just trying to break into one, go on stage after a artist like Wayne, and then 2, it's like you sign a Young Money, your name is Drizzy P.
Yeah,
that was tough.
might need a new name.
Change the name.
Not a marketing whiz, but
And then Little Twist came out,
shout out to Lil Twist,
but it was like
friend of the show,
10 toes twist.
family, if you will, Reddit.
it's like, but then it's like it was almost like a Wayne. It was like Wayne did a Lifetime movie, and that's what it felt like. It felt like Lifetime Wayne.
Well, I do think whenever they do the Lil Wayne movie, Twist should play him. Like the
He
same
better
way,
play
the same
him.
way Ice Cube's son did so well as him in the NWA movie.
I'm just saying, I don't think that it's in the artist's best interest to be signed to an artist like Wayne and then look and sound and perform and dress just like Wayne.
Well, why didn't you tell young Chris that when you signed him?
I didn't sign Young Chris, and he didn't look or sound anything like Jay-Z.
He did after, though.
No, he did not. Still doesn't.
You're not in that conspiracy theory?
No,
All right, fine.
Absolutely not.
Well, the show was great.
You left. You can't do that. You left. You being fake.
Okay. Yes, I did leave, but
Ooh.
it was
You
for
didn't
good
hear the
reason.
You didn't hear the second half.
He came back with 6 foot,
You
7
didn't see
foot.
Cam. Yeah, he did 6 foot, 7 foot, and Corey Guns was standing right to the right of me. And then I looked, I thought Corey would have been gone, like, okay, he's coming out. And he was still standing there. I was like, wait,
No, they should have let
Wayne
Corey
not
do
gonna
that.
let Corey get off?
His verse is crazy too. Corey Guns has an iconic verse on that song. That would have been great.
That
for
was
Corey.
such a missed moment.
And then he went from that to I'm Going In, and then he did like a run of mixtape cuts, which was the best part of the show. Maul hated it.
I'm really glad he brought Cameron out to perform Suck It or Not, but I think we should start to put a cap on bringing Dipset or Dipset members out at the Apollo anytime an artist not from New York does the Apollo.
Yeah.
It's getting...
I get it. We're in Harlem, but like, don't just call Cam and Jim and Jewels when y'all come to Harlem and to perform at the Apollo. Don't do that.
I get that, but Suck It or Not is a fucking
It was a moment.
legendary
Oh,
song.
no,
I get it.
for
I'm
sure.
just
And
saying
it was
maybe
the
we
first
should
time they
cap it.
ever performed that song.
Yeah.
That's what Cam, he said that was the first time they ever performed that record. So I wasn't mad at it, but I went with Rory, like, all right, Drake, Wayne, all right,
There's plenty of people
cap
before that too.
Yeah, like let's cap it though. Like y'all all can't just call Cam and Jim and Jewels to come.
So who should
Alicia
they call?
Keys tried to remix it with the
Ghostbusters.
locks, but
Who
we
should
might
they
have to
call?
cap that too.
Who should they call?
Ghostbusters.
Maul.
That's what I
Shit.
said.
Call Hell Rel.
Back in the building would go crazy in the Apollo.
Just call any other artist from New York. It don't have to be just from Harlem specific. Call other artists from New York.
Wayne and Fab have some classics together.
Yeah.
For sure. I would
Fab.
love to see that.
I'm just mad that Corey didn't get it. He didn't have Corey go on stage to do 6 foot. Like that was,
I agree with you.
That would have been such
Well, you don't
a
know
like,
what they got going on right now.
He was there.
Yeah, I'm sure if there was tension, unless Corey was there for another reason.
yeah, if Corey was there to handle if Corey was there to cook that beef.
was the case.
Yeah, I don't think Corey was there to cook that beef last night. Like I think him and Wayne still fuck
I'm
with
sure.
each other. Yeah, I think they still have some type of relationship.
I don't think there's very many stories, which is also crazy, under the Cash Money flag of Wayne fucking anyone over.
Nah,
Can we think of any?
Nah.
No.
Wayne, I'm telling you, but you could see it in Wayne. He's one of those dudes that just, you could tell his ego doesn't get in the way of doing good business and his relationships with people. Like he just seems like one of those guys that's like, listen, man, get your shit off. Like, cause Wayne looked like he want to just chill anyway and just be skating, minding his business, not really focusing on having to go on the road and record music anyway. So
My favorite part of the entire show was after every single song, Wayne politely says, "Thank you."
Thank you.
humble.
It
Thank
was
you.
really nice.
It's
Yeah.
like I actually felt like he was really saying,
No,
like, "Thank
it
you,
felt
guys."
sincere,
Like, thank
right?
you, guys.
Then he said at the end, you weren't there because you left. He said,
Thanks.
he said, give a thank you to the people that set up all of the stuff that you don't get to see.
Yeah.
Like, the stage hands and the people that put up the light. Like, to me, that's like a real humble soul. Like, because without all of them doing their job, I can't come out here and perform for y'all and do what I do. So I thought that was dope for Wayne. to
He
do that.
thanked Maul personally too.
I believe it.
He thanked all of us for being there
Yeah.
in attendance last night. He didn't thank me personally.
I like when artists, there's a new trend that's going on where artists under like their any type of production thing that they put on Instagram, in the caption, they'll thank the entire like team.
I like that too.
And I like that people are doing that now because people have no idea what goes on behind the scenes to get all of this shit done. And meanwhile, the artist just shows up. They get the Grammys, they get the awards, they get the attention. It's like they just showed up and fucking sang.
And to the casual fan, that may not mean anything when you see credits, but in that world, that's how you get gigs.
Mhm.
Like
Yeah.
other people that are in that world see a certain type of light show and they wonder who the fuck did it. That's how you get more gigs.
Yeah.
So I think that is dope.
And but again, it's also important just to shed that light. Like, this is not just me. It's a whole production team, a whole thing that had to go and go well and go right in order for me to come out here and perform for y'all. So it's just dope for artists to just shine light. He even thanked the security guards in the front
Mm-hmm.
for securing the building and
He's,
things like
he's
that.
still on parole in New York.
Is he? I asked Julian because I thought that was his first time in New York since he got arrested, but he did do Summer Jam one year.
But New York City specific, like he's done, I think he did a Long Island show after that, but he has not done New York City since.
Since the Beacon Theater.
But Summer Jam, even Summer Jam is Jersey.
Yeah, that's not-
so
Yeah.
That's
should we
big.
stay on production and talk about what happens when it goes poorly and discuss Frank's set from Coachella?
Well,
do it.
Frank Ocean headlined at Coachella over the weekend. We were excited to hear that he was headlining, hoping that we got some new music Friday night, Thursday night, but we didn't. And not only did we not get any new music, we got a lackluster, late, half-assed performance from Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
And fans that were there seemed to be upset. Some of them seem to think it was the most genius, artistic thing an artist can do. You know, some of those fans that think, oh, you don't get it. You don't understand what Frank is doing.
It's the duality, and he's mocking bad performers.
Yeah.
You just don't get it.
He's headlining, but he's not really headlining. He's showing you that we shouldn't put these labels on artists. Like, who cares when you perform at a festival? Like, we're all here as one, that type of thing. But for the most part, people were pissed off and mad and said that his set and the performance was underwhelming.
I'm a huge Frank fan.
Yo.
How's that yo?
It's not hip hop.
That's not hip
It's a
hop.
double
Being
entendre.
a Frank fan is not hip hop.
That's not hip hop.
It's a double entendre.
But go ahead, though. Mr. Ocean.
I'm a big fan of the Franks.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Lonnie Bro, if you will.
Mhm.
So some disrespect is about to come because I'm leading with, hey,
Yeah,
I like him,
yeah,
but
I like that. This is my type of shit.
Like
we
me.
deem Frank to be an A-lister in the culture, right?
Yes. Right?
He's headlining Coachella.
Mhm.
You can't just disappear for this long.
Actually, I don't. Let me just say that. Which is why I didn't understand why people were so mad when he didn't come out and Drake did. Because I was like, yo, he's a way better artist and performer than Frank Ocean. But I get it. In that festival, I get it.
Frank is an A-list artist in our culture. Y'all culture that I'm a fan of.
That you're a visitor of. Yeah.
Yes.
Got you.
But he made himself that way by being so elusive and mysterious. If Frank dropped all the time, do you
Cool.
think he
But
would be
let's deal with what's true. Yes, he disappears all the time. So you don't get the grace of being able to fuck up when you come back outside. Especially when it's a headlining set at Coachella. In no way do I think Frank would do what Beyonce would do at Coachella. I'm not putting him to that standard. But you still are an A-list act. You are headlining Coachella. We never see you. So it's going to be a big moment when you come out and actually perform, especially at the biggest festival in the fucking world. And you give some subpar shit. No, you don't get any grace. It's not like you do 80 shows a year and, hey, we had some technical difficulties. You don't get to have those when you only pop out once every 10 years.
I think that he took a page out of the Miss Lauryn Hill book.
Lauren
elusive.
performs more than him.
No, but what I mean, like being elusive, showing up late. But the thing that Miss Lauryn Hill does is when she hits that stage,
She's performing.
it's a performance. And I think that's where he dropped the ball here. Had he been late and, whatever, and hit the stage and it was like, oh, he killed it. Nobody's upset. People understand it. They're like, oh, we understand this is Frank. This is what he does. He's elusive. He's mysterious. He's all of these things. But when he steps on the stage, he delivers. And I think that he clearly dropped the ball here. It looked like he didn't really want to be there. I do understand his brother passed away some years ago.
3 years ago.
And I think, probably still grieving, things like that. I understand all of those things. I'm not being insensitive to that. But when you talk about headlining Coachella, and all these people are there, these people are there to see you, the energy and the performance have to meet a certain level, a certain standard. And I think that he, I get the artistic thing. I believe that he had an ice skating rink he was supposed to have, and last minute he had that pulled after having ice skaters practice some type of performance and things like that. Last minute decided to X that out of the show. Again, I can't tell an artist how he wants to, his stage to look and he wants the performance to come across. I'm not Frank Ocean. I can't, but I'm just saying the energy behind it seems very, I don't give a shit. I'm just going to go out there, get this over with, and disappear again for another year and a half.
I have no idea what it's like to put together a headlining set at Coachella. I'm sure it's fucking insane.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's extremely difficult. I'm sure it takes 500 people to really get that done the way it needs to be done. But how long ago was this announced? And how much time before was that contract already done? Frank has probably had 5 months to put this set together, if not more.
Mm-hmm.
If not a year after they start booking Coachella. They're booking next year's now.
Yeah.
So with that said, you do have time, and maybe I'm not even just speaking to Frank in this regard, but whoever was running production on that shit. Like maybe it wasn't Frank's fault that the ice skating.
I was going to say maybe something happened there. It wasn't his fault, and
but
he was like, it wasn't what he wanted it to be, but it still falls on him.
Well, that's like allegedly from reports. They're saying last minute. Again, there was the setup for the stage was he was inwards. So it's him, his band, and there's screens surrounding them, but they're pushed back pretty deep on stage. In the forefront, closer to the crowd, would have been this ice rink with people skating and doing
fire idea
moves and shit. Visually, probably would have been dope.
Channel Orange on ice.
Mm-hmm.
But they removed at last minute. They said Frank wanted to scrap the ice rink, which still left the set pushed way back into the stage. So a friend of mine who was there, who was kind enough to send her account of what happened and what it looked like, said it was impossible to actually see Frank. You could only experience the show from the screens, no matter where you were, because it was so dark.
Here's the
where
thing,
they were located.
I'm not super mad at that because a festival of that size, no matter what, you kind of have to rely on the screens unless you're within the first few rows, which a majority of the crowd obviously is not.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's kind of a cool idea where you can rely on the screens for the music performance, but have that ice skating shit in the front.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it would have been a layup to have Will Ferrell come out during Forrest Gump and do ice skating with two men like Blades of Glory.
Great movie.
And just have Forrest Gump score it.
Great movie.
No, you're not into that.
I'm glad he got rid of the ice.
Anyway, I think it'll get cleaned up for next weekend. But again, I don't think he gets that grace to fuck up the first weekend and then have a good performance the next one.
Do we think that he performs next weekend?
Contractually, I think he probably has to.
He has to.
But they did announce that he was going to be on the live stream. And then yesterday, like a few hours before, they said he wasn't going to be on it. I'm curious where that landed in the contract, because it was on YouTube, right? Is where they were.
Yeah. Which allegedly, again, they said because of the set change, he didn't feel comfortable with the live stream. So if allegedly, I'm not sure, but they said that could be the reason why he pulled the stream.
Either way, it's just not a good look for Frank. I mean, his fans were upset. They were really looking forward to seeing him and hearing him. And
YouTube got to be upset. He might have fucked over Coachella in a different type of way.
Yeah.
And Rory,
I think Frank is going to be, if he wasn't already, because so many performers, when they do this, obviously we looked up how much they make. They don't make a lot. A lot of it goes into production. He might be in the super red if he fucked up the YouTube live stream shit off his call.
Yeah, because I'm sure
he's going to owe Coachella some
YouTube
money.
paid a lot of money because they knew that Frank was going to bring in a lot of viewers.
What?
to get those rights. And we talked about the versions of the records he was playing. He played alternative, stripped down, or like added melodies or notes to a lot of his classics. And Rory and I were talking about that's not really what fans want, especially for someone that doesn't perform often.
Yeah, if you've been performing for 20 years and you go out on a run every single year, and some of your older records you want to remix, I think that's cool.
Yeah.
But when you rarely fucking perform, just perform the records as is.
I'm just saying,
we're here to hear those
perform
records.
Perform the records that we know and we love, but also again, just make it feel like you want to be there in front of us performing. Make it feel like you're happy to see us here. We all came out to see you. We love you. We support you. And we understand how people go through things in their personal life, and sometimes you're in a state where you just don't feel like being around people, or you're depressed and things are going on. I understand that. I'm not losing sight of that. But if you sign a contract and agree to show up at this date, leading up to it, whatever you need to do to get yourself in that mode and in that zone to deliver a great performance because people haven't seen you in so long, that's just what you need to do.
I just don't think you get much grace in this regard. And that comes to albums as well. Like I saw a lot of people that didn't particularly like Mr. Morale have the same sentiment of, you've been gone for so long and you're going to be gone again for so long. You have to knock it out of the park if you want to live that life as an artist. Everything has to be perfect. If you don't want it, you don't get that grace to just put a dud out. And I'm not saying Mr. Morale is, but I know a lot of people did not like that album and were like, all right, great. I waited 5 years for a Kendrick album. Now I'm going to wait another 5. Like, it's just a decade of no Kendrick music to me, type shit. But then Frank as well. This is a big moment in Frank's career because he doesn't have many moments because he doesn't come out that often.
I mean, again, whatever Frank is going through, we hope that he's okay.
Oh, for
Obviously, mentally, he's just not in performance or artist space. Like he's, obviously somewhere else. But again, once you sign these contracts,
or he could just
but that's the gig, unfortunately. Like trust me,
performer.
That's always been a lot of Frank's Achilles heel to most fans is that the only thing he really lacks in is live performances. But we've seen that with Rihanna. She got way better. Like there's been plenty of artists that weren't that good that just worked on it. And now they're great performers.
Well, then why take the headlining? Why sign the contract to perform at Coachella and headline if you're not a good performer? Why would Coachella even ask him to headline?
Well, he's Frank Ocean.
Frank.
What does that mean? We got to stop saying. Because people do that a lot. Oh,
okay,
he's Frank. He's Frank. What does that mean?
And us saying
Usher's Usher.
Okay, and
Chris Brown is Chris Brown.
Those are performers.
Kate Renata's Kate Renata. Like there's other artists that could headline Coachella.
And us saying that it's Frank Ocean because he is so elusive and mysterious, and he doesn't do shows, and he's always missing. they know that he's going to draw a huge crowd. People like YouTube and all these other sponsors and things are going to give them a whole bunch of money and exposure because they know what he's going to bring. That's why Rory said that YouTube's going to be fucking pissed that he cut that stream and didn't do it. So he brings all of that. So of course they're going to book him.
He's Frank River.
Yeah.
Of course they're going to book him.
He just needs to stick to the lakes and rivers that he's used to. And maybe
he's chasing
don't
waterfalls. He doesn't give us waterfall moments, Mal.
Yeah, there's no TLC there.
He's like a stream.
He didn't give this performance.
Well, actually, he cancels the stream. He's not even a stream.
But when he sees all this criticism, I bet $1 million that he goes back into hiding because I think that's a big part of why he does certain.
Yeah.
You can't show up.
I'm
You
with
can't show up to headline.
We may never see Frank for another decade now after this shit.
You can't show up to headline Coachella wearing a bubble coat and some house slippers, bro.
That was hard.
No,
wait, like this was like in the tunnel on his way to the.
No, on stage.
Oh, I mean, you don't know fashion.
I don't. If that's fashion, like that's like, come on, bro.
There was like a 3-song run too where he was doing just no microphone karaoke.
Yeah,
with the
it's
crowd.
just like, come on, bro. I get it. Listen, I like Frank Ocean as well. I think he's a great songwriter. He has great music. But come on, fam. Headlining Coachella, and this is what it is. Nah.
I'm on Rory's
Frank,
side.
you can't do that.
You worked yourself in a space where you don't have to come out much. Your legacy speaks most when you're away. When you come out, that you unfortunately have agreed to all the pressure that comes with that.
Yeah.
Very few artists can do that, and I admire the ones that can. But the only back fault of that is when you come outside, bro, it's got to be perfect.
And I'm not going to even say perfect. You just have to have the energy. You just have to have a certain level of energy, a certain level of, appreciation for you guys coming out and standing in front of this stage waiting for me. Like, just at least have that.
Listen, even SZA, who didn't disappear per se, but took a long time to put music out, she's on flying mattresses. She's on a magic carpet in the garden. Like,
it's a raft, but I get what you're saying.
It's a raft.
It's a raft.
It's a raft.
Like, she delivered music-wise and delivered performance-wise when she came back outside.
Right.
And she's one of those artists that can disappear. Kendrick, I think the same. I think the Mr. Morale tour was incredible.
Why not have SZA headline?
Did she do it already?
I'm just saying, there's other artists that you can pick from, bro. I get the nostalgia of having Frank.
But if you ask, I'm sure they asked Frank every single year since Blonde.
Yeah.
And he said no every single year.
I'm
sure there's a list of artists.
He was going to, and
they canceled
it. They had to cancel it.
No matter what, they're going to run through that list. Let's ask Kanye. Let's ask Jay. Obviously, the Beyonce one already happened. Let's ask Rihanna. They ask everyone, but they usually say no. So Frank this year, that's why when I saw it, I was like,
he said no, but didn't say no. He said no in a new way. This is a new way to say no.
It's kind of what he did.
Say
to
yes
Apple.
and then show up and be like, nah, I'm not doing it.
Listen, I'll put it this way. I just see our influence over everything.
The bare minimum.
He is bare minimum Frank.
Yeah, it's bare minimum Frank.
That's BMF.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
Look at our sons.
We crawl so Frank a fly.
Nah, don't do that, because when we were in London, we had an entire show that went to pure shit production before we got on stage, and we rocked that crowd for 3 hours.
That really broke my heart, though. Like, and I was pissed.
I kind of, in hindsight, loved it.
No, I was pissed.
In the moment,
bro.
I was pissed.
No. I was pissed because that was our first time there.
800 tickets.
First time people would see us.
Most of our show is based off the screen segments.
It was like we don't ask for much. We're a podcast. We're not fucking Led Zeppelin, right? We just need the screen.
We didn't have an ice rink.
Yeah, we didn't have an ice rink. We didn't have.
Give me a screen and some Heinekens, and I'm
ready to go. I'm very simple, bare minimum, boys, right? But like when the screen wasn't where that really bothered me. Like y'all really just like took the Band-Aid off a scab just now with that one.
Okay,
like,
but in no way am I comparing Frank doing Coachella to us doing that London show.
Same shit. I'm comparing it
at the Earth Theater.
Yeah.
Us at the Earth Theater.
Coachella's on Earth if you think about it.
It's the same shit.
So it's the same thing.
Same theater.
But 5 minutes before we got on and that screen did not work, we were visibly pissed backstage. I was like livid. We got on stage with smiles on our face and rocked that show for over 2.5, almost 3 hours.
You still have to perform and engage with the crowd at a high level. But that hurt me. That bothered me. I'm not gonna lie. That really, because we don't ask for much. Bare minimum.
How would you think maybe this year we do a tour like on roller skates?
Ooh.
Like on the stage the entire time we have
on skates?
Yeah.
I'm really good
like
at skating.
blades.
If you guys need like tips. before you leave.
But like not like the cool Usher ones, like the ones from Brink, like the inline skate, like when they go on.
God, don't
rail,
shit
like,
on Brink.
Inline skates. I would never have inline skates. If you're gonna do skates, you gotta have 4 wheels.
No.
Like not the inline.
I'm a blader.
You
You
look
look like a blader.
You look like you blade.
You blade a lot.
You look like you go to you
Big blade.
I'm
you,
Team
you
Puppet
go to
Son.
Central Park and you blade.
Yeah.
I thought about getting rollerblades,
Don't.
but they're just not as convenient to carry. Like once you take them off, it's kind of annoying to.
That's not hip hop, bro.
Yeah,
Don't
you
get no
can't
fucking
tie them around
rollerblades.
you and throw.
Why
them
is
on
it
your
not
shoulder.
How are blades not hip hop?
Rollerblades are not hip hop.
Why?
Roller
Actually,
skates are hip hop.
Who had on a pair of rollerblades in the movie ATL?
Nobody.
Exactly, because it's not hip hop,
They're way more difficult than roller skates.
and it's just not hip hop.
Okay.
If you're gonna roller skate, roller skate.
Kids roller skate.
No. What do you mean, kid?
Now the adults definitely roller skate. I
Yeah,
feel like
because they can't
rollerblading is more
rollerblade.
kids.
That's
First of all,
no.
Jussie Smollett had them on in Mighty Ducks 2, and he's hip hop.
Facts.
He's not hip hop.
You pay a lot of
Jussie
attention to
is
Juicy.
definitely hip hop.
No, he's not.
Is Keenan Thompson hip hop? Because he had them on too.
Keenan's hip hop.
Yeah.
Jussie isn't.
Is this hip hop? There's a video of Usher.
Wait, hold on. Lying about crimes isn't hip hop?
Right. That's a good
Jussie
point.
might be the
That's
definition
a
of hip
good
hop.
point.
Yeah, but not leaving Subway though. If he was leaving Popeyes, then that's hip hop.
The sandwich made it.
Yeah, but he left Subway.
I think dying on the lie is hip hop.
Yeah, but yeah,
Dying on the lies for
yeah,
sure.
but he was
hip-hop.
leaving Subway.
Calling yourself
If he
gay
was
Tupac
leaving,
is not hip hop.
that's definitely not
That's
hip hop.
definitely not hip-hop.
No, but Usher,
It's
we seen Usher. Usher's. I'm still going to see this show. I have to go catch the Usher residency this year. Usher had a show over the weekend, his Vegas residency, and a viral video of 21 Savage singing "My Boo" came out and hit the algorithms over the weekend as well. 21 Savage happened to be at the Usher show, so Usher naturally found 21 in the crowd and handed him a mic to do a duet to "My Boo."
How is that not hip hop?
That's just not hip hop.
21 Savage just did a duet album with Drake. That was hip hop.
That was
hip hop.
They were singing on there.
Treacherous
Yeah,
Twins.
but they weren't.
Oh, you hoes.
Yeah, but they wasn't singing.
better act
It
like
started
you
when
know.
it started when you were
That was-
younger. No,
But that's
you were my
21.
boo. No. There was plenty of women in the audience. Usher could have handed that mic to.
But when he was a young bloke in
And
London, it was
And you know why I fuck
That's when
with
it started.
21? Because 21 looked like he didn't even want to do it. He like, yo, I can't do this.
Nah, he grabbed that shit fast.
look how he passed
he
it to
did
him.
the slut walk
Grip.
with a
Thank you.
I'm a slut shirt.
Look at the
Of course
grip.
he's doing a duet with Usher.
That's hip hop.
No, that's
Wait, hold on. How is it hip hop
How
if
is
he
that
does a
hip-hop?
slut walk but can't sing with Usher?
Did you see his girlfriend at the time that he was doing the slut walk with?
She's hip hop.
Okay, she's
Okay,
hop.
then.
All right.
I would have been right there too.
She's the best A&R in hip hop history.
Oh my God, I would have been right there with my sign. I'm a slut.
Oh, okay.
Usher's done duets with
Yeah,
rappers, though.
yeah, but this is my boo though.
He was singing with R. Kelly about fucking the same girl, and with R. Kelly's
Yeah, but
history.
no, at the
that's
end of
all.
the-
See, don't do that. Don't
the
do
end
that.
of the video, they ended up being twins.
Don't do that.
What?
See,
I
don't
saw
do that.
someone say.
Why don't do that?
I saw someone say the only question they didn't ask is how old is she, because I could have deaded the whole song.
That's a fair point.
Good point.
Julian just has to. He holds on the information that he holds in his brain is just like the inappropriate shit. He holds all the
That's hip-hop.
inappropriate shit.
Hip hop inappropriate.
Yeah, I don't know if 21 really wanted to do this, but I don't think he wanted to like disappoint Usher and not take the mic. But I know he felt like, yo, this is kind of weird, bro. Like I can't be singing my boo to you.
I'm going to put this all on you to speak. The way
Hey, yo.
Damaris has to speak for all women, you have to speak for the entire internet at this point. Why aren't rappers allowed to have fun?
Yeah,
No, rappers can have fun.
Why can't a rapper be at an Usher show and have Usher hand him a microphone and sing completely off key "My Boo"?
Yeah, Damaris.
Because it was the
If Wayne would have handed me that mic last night to sing "How to Love," I would have hit every C sharp that wasn't in that song and had a blast.
But no, you can have fun, but it's the duet. It's Alicia Keys and Usher, right? So essentially, 21 would be the role of Alicia Keys that night,
Okay.
and Usher would be himself.
and they would be each
For
other's
sure.
booze.
That's just not. You understand? It's
21
just
keys.
like
But they
How
were
to
more
Love is
saying-
not a duet.
I feel like you be gatekeeping, not gatekeeping.
You
but
be
gatekeeping.
you be
Yeah,
gatekeeping.
you be gatekeeping.
You definitely be
Yeah,
gatekeeping.
Yeah, you be
Gatekeeping.
gatekeeping.
I'm gatekeeping.
Yeah,
You
you
gatekeep.
gatekeep.
How?
You gatekeep.
Yeah, you
How do
keep-
I gatekeep?
You keep the gays.
This is
Because-
gatekeeping.
Yeah,
I didn't say that was gay. I just
They
said that's
can't
not hip-hop.
platonically be friends because even in the Usher Alicia Keys song, they are mainly saying like, "Yo, you can have your relationship, but we're always just going to be friends."
Yeah, but it was from a female's perspective.
I don't see any difference with Usher and Alicia Keys singing that song and Drake saying 21, can you do something for me? It's the same thing.
Did you see
He's
the
saying
Did you
we're
see
best
the memes
friends.
that came out?
Yes, I did.
All right then. So you're proving my point. It was just a little awkward.
I see no difference between 21 behind that going 21 with Alicia Keys ad-libbing my
But no, it's the same. Remember the memes?
Mhm.
Back to the memes that they were putting out against on Drake.
Mhm.
It just feels a little.
And to Damaris's point, you're gatekeeping men having a friendship with each
Yeah,
other.
you're gatekeeping.
I'm not gatekeeping because I don't even want to sound. I don't even know what that means, so I can't say that I'm
You keeping
gatekeeping.
all
Because
the
you know
gays.
that they're not fucking. You know that they're not
Who
involved.
said they
so
would?
why
Who
they?
said that?
Hey, anything
that's
can
what I'm
happen in
saying.
Vegas.
We both know that.
I
So
just
why
said
they
it-
can't just? Why he can't just sing his song?
No, I didn't say he
21.
couldn't.
Why can't he do something
He
for
could
him?
sing the song in the house, but like, you hand me the mic, you sing your part, I sing Alicia's part.
Yeah.
I'm not. That's not hip hop. I'm not.
So you think
I'm just.
No, yeah,
I'm not Alicia's part.
As simple as he just said that. He's
I'm
kind
not-
of right.
I'm not
But they were
taking Alicia's
platonic
part.
friends in the
No,
song.
no. This was Alicia Keys
yeah,
singing.
but
And it's not like he did the, hey, put your lips like this verse.
now that would have been crazy.
But it's in there. It's the same song. You
But he
understand?
did the bridge and the hook. There's
No, I know he do. I know what he did, but it just felt there's a reason. There's a reason this is going viral.
So you're essentially saying Usher went up to 21 out of all the women in the crowd and said, hey, put your lips like this.
I'm just
Kind of,
saying.
yeah.
I'm just saying that Usher put 21 on the spot, and it was like you could tell 21. He thought about it like, nah, bro, we can't.
no? He didn't think about it. He grabbed it immediately. Pause.
hey,
Yeah, but he didn't. He didn't start singing. He was just kind of like.
He sung a little bit, but it was more. He was more embarrassed.
It's like, yo,
than
you my
21 know he
dog.
can't
It's like, yo,
sing.
you my dog. You know, it's the Atlanta thing. We get it, but it's like, dog. This
We
ain't
know how
the-
they give it up in
Why you
Atlanta.
didn't come? Why you didn't bring the mic over here when it was like, you know,
you can't call another man your boo.
You can.
you can if that's what you're into.
You guys are gatekeeping. You don't let men have platonic relationships.
I
And
think
tell
this
their
is
friends
big.
that they love them.
This is big at 21 because he's looked at as like, you know, one of the tougher, the harder pause rappers. And if someone like this is comfortable taking a microphone from a man and doing a woman's ballad or some shit,
Yeah.
that's dope.
I think it's
like
important.
that kind of, yeah. Like
You can
it's
have,
it
you
is
can have boy
important.
boos.
But
just platonically.
everyone know, and also you're right, Julian. But everyone knows that 21 Savage goes on live and sings songs.
But
Him
there's
and
difference,
Carisha,
though.
they both go on there and they sing. He's an R&B fan. He expresses that he's an R&B fan, and he always singing songs.
I just said I'm not
which
mad
is
at him.
why Usher did.
I'm
I
not
think there's
mad
a
at him.
great balance between admitting to crimes on Clubhouse and then singing R&B songs.
Yeah, I get it. Listen, I
Yin
think
yang.
so too. I think you need balance, but
For when that character witness needs to come in. Like, come
Yeah.
on.
I'm
He sits at home and sings R&B tunes.
I'm just sure that 21 thought in his mind like, damn, I can't do this. This is a little awkward, but I can't
He
tell
did the
Usher
slut walk.
no. Yeah, but
did do
that
the
was
slut walk.
that was hip hop. We understand why he did that.
That is not it.
He had to keep his listen. He was making his girl happy, keeping his
That
girlfriend
is
happy.
not
That's not hip hop.
Making
Well,
your
actually, it's
girl
hip hop
happy.
now.
supporting
Now it's
women,
hip-hop.
supporting women being sexually liberated is not also not hip hop.
Yeah, Tor. Yeah. No.
Why you say that?
Oh, y'all.
I just said "glah" like 20 times
Yeah.
today.
He did.
I'm
That's not
supporting.
being
They
sexually
were being sexual in the
liberated.
video, and I was
No.
supportive.
Yeah, we support hoes.
Well, not when you say it like that.
We do. Niggas is in strip club every night throwing money.
There you go.
Strippers are not hoes, Mo. They're strippers.
I mean,
Not every stripper is a whore.
Apple doesn't fall too far.
Apple doesn't fart too.
All I'm saying is OJ
crazy.
might have did it.
Yeah, they're not. They're
How
not.
does that go
There
hand
can
in hand?
be a stripper that's not a whore.
Huh?
Yes. That's
There's
true.
strippers that aren't
He
whores.
said, huh?
Mad strippers that aren't whores.
No, yeah, no, for sure. That's facts.
The bartenders be more whores than the strippers.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Listen,
I
man.
just don't.
Listen, whatever y'all want to say. You know what I'm saying? I'm with y'all today. That's what strippers are not hoes. Let's go. AI, Abel, and Drake.
Some strip clubs don't even have the back room. They're just in the middle of the bar.
Oh, see, he's
dancing.
he's a rookie. He think you still got to do it in the spot. You don't know how to wait for them when they get off, count it up.
No, I don't stand outside
Oh.
the strip club and wait for them to get off in their sweatpants.
Count it up. They be counting it up till like 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. That's thirst.
And
Oh,
who
niggas
has
be
the energy
outside.
to
Niggas
fuck
be
after
outside in
that?
the car waiting. I
Nasty.
know.
What do you do while you wait in the car?
Text other strippers.
Yeah, on
Yeah.
Instagram.
Just
Find
Social
other
media.
potential.
Scroll.
So, Ma,
Scrolling.
you waited for a girl to count it up before?
Who, me?
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
you leave the car running or it's
Yeah.
cut.
Now you gotta leave the car running.
That's like 3 hours of just idling.
3
No,
hours.
you don't sit outside the entire time.
Yeah.
Nah.
You
Like
spin
leave
the
and come
block.
back. Like you leave, and go
Spin
somewhere,
the
come
block.
back. Yeah,
Mm.
definitely. What? When I was running around strip club, definitely done that before. Absolutely.
And you had the energy at 5:30 in the morning to then fuck.
They had
Yep.
blue chews in the 80s.
Oh.
Wow.
It's just
Wow.
Viagra back then.
Wow.
Straight up V.
I almost said something,
Straight
but I
up
don't even want to say it. I don't even want to
Say it. Say it.
No, no,
say
no,
it,
no.
say it.
Chew Live crew coming at you.
That's us.
This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew.
Let's talk about sex.
We could be the bare minimum boys, but when it comes to the bedroom, we do not do the minimum.
No, we do the maximum in the bedroom. Blue Chew is a unique online service, Rory, that delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra, Cialis, and Levitra, but it's in a chewable tablet and at a fraction of the cost.
And you don't have to have those weird conversations with your doctor when you want to talk about your erection. It
Right.
can get awkward.
Very awkward.
At least Blue Chew, you don't have to do that.
It's all done online,
Mhm.
so no visits to the doctor's office.
And Mal, have you been out in these streets and you finally get that shot and then you don't get the call back? Nothing is more defeating than that.
When you didn't live up to the hype.
That's why you got to bat 1,000 every single time you go out. That first impression may be the lasting one and get you back in there.
Blue Chew helps keep the wood in your wood.
Yes.
Blue Chew wants to help you have better sex. Discover your options at BlueChew.com. Chew it and do it. And we've got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew free when you use our promo code RoryNMal at checkout. Just pay $5 shipping.
That's BlueChew.com, promo code RoryNMal to receive your first month free. Visit BlueChew.com for more details and important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast. Mal, isn't it the worst when someone tries to rewrite your story?
Yeah, I hate that.
You have to keep that forward thinking and fierce resilience anytime someone tries to tell your story. And when you do that, your thought process has to match your drink. I'm talking about Martell, of course, because you need to elevate your cognac experience.
Martell Blue Swift is the first spirit made of VSOP cognac, Rory. It's finished in bourbon cask for an exceptionally smooth taste.
My favorite.
Everyone's journey is unique, so it's up to you, Rory, how you enjoy Martell Blue Swift.
I like it on the rocks.
Some like it neat, some like cocktails.
For sure.
Your choice is always the right one, though.
I agree. Get your bottle at a store near you or online at Martell.com. Enjoy our quality responsibly. Copyright 2023. Imported by Martell and Company, New York, New York.
AI Drake and The Weeknd put out a song. This fucking song slaps. I thought it was a real record. Let me just say that.
All right.
This is getting dangerous.
Yeah, the weekday ate that.
This is getting dangerous, like, because these songs is kind of like, yo, can we keep this for a project?
It has millions of plays, by the way.
Yeah.
I was such a hypocrite this weekend because I'm so against this AI shit. I think it's going to ruin the music industry. I think it's fucking awful.
Pretty great.
But I was jamming Rihanna covering Maroon 5 over the weekend. I could not stop playing that song. She sounds so good.
This, what was the name of this song? Did they even name this record?
I don't even think. They
It
just
was
say it's
Weekend
credited
Slid.
to this guy, Ghostwriter 977.
This song this is a good fucking record, man. This song sounds really good. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to find a way. Can we find a way to rip this and like
I
keep
can download it
'Cause
right now.
This is gonna disappear from the internet soon. I'm pretty sure.
I just think this is perfect. The only person I want to see profit from this is Quentin Miller. Like, this is his time to get
For
his
sure.
reparations.
For sure.
Quentin needs to just get with whoever does this AI shit and just write a bunch of hits.
That sort of other record Drake responded to. The AI had a record of him performing Munch.
In a terrible way, though.
And it's that was
Sped up.
bad. And Drake commented on the story. He said, "This is the final straw, AI."
Yeah.
And I thought that was funny because it's kind of like, I know he's been hearing all this shit. He's like, all right, now y'all got me singing Munch. We can't do this.
Y'all think Drake up out of here because this new song with him in The Weeknd sounds better than Search and Rescue?
I don't think Drake's out of here, per se.
I was
I don't
going
know
to
if-
say,
I don't know if, like-
this song is not the song that's going to get rid of Aubrey. I can tell you that
I'm
right
not talking
now.
about this song.
Is
I
it
mean,
over for
like,
Drake?
I'm
No,
talking,
absolutely
I'm talking
not.
about in the future, right? If people can just make Drake songs and make them sound amazing and the writing's better than his actual songs, do you think that this may cause a small problem for Drake in the future if
Well,
this keeps going?
Universal called for all that shit to get taken down.
Yeah.
And
Oh, they did?
own so much.
They're the
of it.
first major to ask for a takedown of all AI records.
How do you? But you don't own. You own his voice.
Yeah, that's what publishing is.
Like
Sorry.
his actual, just his voice.
Yeah, Drake can't speak unless he's talked to Universal first.
Anytime he has to like talk to his mom, he calls Lucy and asks if
Y'all
it's okay.
are laughing at me, but I want to get a good like understanding.
I don't know.
of
I
all
mean,
this.
people-
This is important.
People that sold all their catalogs, yeah, may run into that type of shit. I don't know what the laws are as far as actual tone when it comes to publishing.
Yeah, clearly
I don't know what that means.
Clearly, this is an AI trying to sound like Drake and The Weeknd. Clearly.
I think what's more embarrassing is that when Drake posted that on his story, I did reply with the laugh emoji that you can just hit, and I felt really nasty afterwards.
He says "seen," didn't no response.
Scene.
I didn't even look to see if he saw it because I didn't.
Check.
Check, Julian.
You
If
think
it
he
says
replied?
scene, you're going to be able to tell
Also,
Rory's complexion.
while you're in there, what was your last DM exchange to him?
Yeah.
How
wait.
many times in a row were you left on?
Can
scene?
you see the when they've seen that?
Yes.
It would say scene.
It would say scene before you even hit
reacted
it.
to their story. Yeah.
Does it say scene?
No, I don't think. I think they took that out though.
No,
Just for my pride. No, when you do the react one, I didn't send that emoji. I hit the. You know when you could hit the thing on the screen? I didn't actually type it.
You still my dog. Whatever you rolling with, I'm rolling with, dog. He
That's
didn't
cool.
see it yet.
You right, yeah. He had a busy weekend, you know.
Ew.
Yeah.
You responded to a Drake story? You are
I felt
fucking
nasty
disgusting, man.
afterwards,
bad
but I thought it
Yo,
was funny.
Ew, that's disgusting.
You thought
man.
Drake was funny?
Man,
Ew.
listen, I've laughed at shit that like celebrities that I follow posted. I've never responded.
I felt it was like,
Oh,
You should have unsent it.
Is that hip hop?
Nah, I don't understand it.
You a pick
That's
me.
worse.
That's a pick me. That was like
Pick me.
Yeah, you a pick me.
oh my God, Driz, you're so funny.
Oh, that's not hip hop.
That's not hip hop?
No, man.
He's a hip hop though.
You can't respond to no Drake story, man.
Rory said, I really thought it was you, LOL.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Okay.
Hell,
I'm
Julian.
telling you guys, the moment I hit it, I felt nasty afterwards. It was a reaction
Oh,
because I do that.
where's your pride?
It was
Not in his
non-existent.
DMs.
Mel
Yeah.
Gibson died for you. What do you?
He replied
He's
to me on
alive.
December 12th, though.
Oh my God.
You sound like a mid-level Instagram baddie.
I ain't gonna lie. You sounded like you were busted open for Drake, though. You sound like
Yo, stop gatekeeping.
I'm just telling you what that
Stop
sounds
gatekeeping.
like.
You're gatekeeping me.
Yeah.
Yo, you gotta delete your Instagram now.
Yeah.
You got deactivated.
Yeah, you gotta deactivate for 30 days.
Because I
Take it
laughed
from
at a
me.
Drake
Take it
joke.
from me.
You gotta
Yeah.
deactivate your account for 30 days, bro. You have to. Like when he look
Flag
at it, it gotta
yourself.
say if he opens that, it gotta say Instagram user. It cannot say your name.
Yeah.
He cannot know who that's from, bro.
Just
Oh
understand.
yeah, hurry up now before he actually like.
Yeah. Oh, where's your
This is
pride?
the definition of gatekeeping. I can't laugh at a joke.
No,
It was
no, you
funny.
Could, no. See, don't. That's what y'all like to do. Don't. You can laugh at a joke.
Y'all.
You cannot respond to Drake's story and laugh because you weren't crying.
I'm the audience.
Now
You
can't
were not
laugh.
crying, laughing.
But they don't have a emoji where you're just like, haha. They only
They
have.
do have
what?
the haha
You
emoji.
just send the voice note?
Nah, see,
a voice
see,
note of
no,
him
no, no,
laughing?
Yo, you crazy.
You better not ever. Let me tell you something that you better not ever do. You better not ever send another man a voice note.
What?
What?
All right.
Nah, you can't send men voice
All
notes.
right.
Well,
Now,
Even in a,
In what
not in a
capacity?
flirty way,
Yeah,
just in a
what's the stretch?
conversational way.
No, I'm not talking about like me and you. Like, no, that's fine. I'm talking about he
Yeah.
can't send
Oh,
Drake.
that's straight.
He can't send Drake a voice note.
What if
Send Drake a voice. No,
what if I'm
bro.
preoccupied and it'd be easier to send that than text?
just wait.
Yeah, just don't send him a
wait.
message.
I don't
What's
see
wrong
that
with
often.
you?
Nah, it's urgent.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. If you send a voice note, it's definitely
Clearly,
not
Drake's
urgent.
checking his DM.
It's urgent. No, it's not.
The nasty shit is you have his number. So why would you?
Is that nasty?
It'd be weirder if I texted somebody about their IG story
No, I didn't,
and
no, I
laughed
didn't
at it.
say that. I'm talking about
That's
the
way
voice
worse.
note. I'm talking about the voice note on Instagram thing. I wasn't talking about that. That
You guys are
Oh,
acting
yeah,
because
there
he
you go,
also
yeah.
posted basketball videos this weekend. You're acting like I replied with swish. Like I just laughed.
You might, at that point, you might as well. Like, you're in there.
It came across your head.
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
The AI was funny.
either way, it
Did
gets
you
off.
hear
man.
the song?
Ha,
They
ha, ha,
sped
ha,
up
let me
Munch.
suck your dick.
Just
Ha, ha,
laugh
ha,
and
ha,
keep.
ha.
Ha ha ha. Let me
What?
suck your
What?
dick.
Yo, what?
Is that how women see it? See? And y'all, no.
I thought he was
'Cause y'all
feeling
just told me that why men can't support each other and be platonic and all of that.
I'm still on that side. And
Say the same thing to her. She
Damaris
just
is
said
just as bad as you.
Wow.
How the fuck
100%.
am I just as
100%.
bad?
You gatekeep like crazy.
because
Yeah.
you're actually
You're
gay,
toxic
so
as
it's
fuck.
worse for you.
You're self-hating for sure.
Yeah.
We
Wait.
learned that in our personality tests on
Yeah,
Patreon now.
self-hating.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God. Yo,
You're
please-
allowed to get the gays off. Maul and the rest of us can't get the gays
Just
off.
please do me a favor. Just please don't ever respond to a Drake story.
It was the first time I,
I
ever
don't
did
care.
it.
I don't
Wait,
care.
if
It
he
was
That's
a natural
If
reaction
he
to how I
responds
reply to
you,
stories.
don't respond back. You gotta leave. You gotta
You gotta leave.
You
Drake
gotta
on
return the
scene.
energy back. Like it's like science. Like,
Yeah,
you
and it got to be
you can't
gangster. Like if he respond to you, I'm like, yo, fuck out of here.
You gonna leave the 6 card on red?
Y'all are making this gayer that I would think this hard into a reply.
Ew, I can't believe you responded with a laughing emoji. Oh, that's disgusting.
It's one
I
of
thought
the
it was silly.
defaults. Yeah.
Nah, it's just
Ew.
Silly. Ew.
don't think that men are silly, man. What's wrong with you, dog?
I thought the AI Munch shit was silly.
You call
Ugh.
him, call
You
him
are
a silly
dis- you
goose.
are
I'm the
disgusting.
Munch?
Yes, in that case, you are a fucking Munch.
Damn.
You're definitely not invited. Speaking of not being invited, Billy McFarland and Ja Rule had a back and forth, which was pretty funny. Ja Rule was commenting on the Fire Festival too, and he said he didn't know anything about it, which I think is big cap. I think Ja will be there. I think Ja will be performing. And Billy said, LOL, which is what Rory did. Definitely not invited.
LOL.
Drake is Ja Rule and I'm Billy McFarland.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
But Drake is invited though.
Big Billy.
To where?
Anywhere that he desires.
Oh, I thought you were about to say something else. I was about to say, all right, enough is enough.
Wow.
Thought you
Whoa.
about to
See what y'all minds is in the
I thought you was about to say he's invited
just
to like hang
laughed at
out
a
with
joke.
you. Okay. That's not what the ladies think, according to Damaris.
Yeah, Damaris.
That's hip hop.
That's not
Now,
hip-hop.
don't put this on me. You called him all types of gay gooses, and now because I agree
We didn't even
with you,
say all that.
I'm wrong.
Gay gooses.
Yeah.
because I was a silly goose.
This is like a gay lemur.
I don't know.
A silly goose.
Silly Billy.
I thought the AI was just being a silly goose. So
Oh
I
my
told Drake,
God.
haha.
So y'all really think that Ja Rule isn't?
First, the
Invited.
Fat Boys break up. Every day I wake up, somebody got a problem with Billy. This is unfortunate that these two are breaking up.
I think it's a rollout.
I think they're just joking with each other. I think Ja Rule will definitely be there and he will perform. Why not?
Because Ja rolled with you. Like, we watched the documentary. He was on that conference call saying it's not false advertising. It's just like, you know, not telling the truth, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he was with Billy.
Yeah.
Maybe he didn't fill his commissary, but why is that Rule's fault?
That's not Rule's fault. I think that these two are still cool. I don't think they have any issues with each other.
You don't think Rule didn't send him a kite?
No, I think they spoke.
Okay.
I think they definitely was on the home wave together.
Mm.
But I do think that Ja Rule and Billy are still cool and that Ja Rule will be there at Fire Festival too.
He deserves to be there. Why
He
not?
has to be there. Everything from the first one has to happen the way it was supposed to. This is the easiest layup ever.
But Ja was the mogul there. He wasn't the performer.
You don't think Ja was gonna perform?
No.
Really?
No, I don't think so.
I think Ja has great songs for that type of environment on an island, beach.
Absolutely. But
Water.
he was the mogul in
Ham and
that
Swiss
regard.
sandwiches.
Like, he
Yeah.
was chilling.
Yeah, but I think Ja he should touch the stage. Why not?
I think Ja Rule, Luda, and Cisco should go on like how they do like the Millennium type tours.
Ja Rule's on one right now, isn't he?
Well, him and Ashanti did one, and those tickets for like the nosebleeds were $175. So
God
I think he's doing
damn.
just
You said
fine.
Ja Rule who? Ludacris.
Luda and Cisco.
Why would you put
Cisco is the wild card in there.
Cisco's crazy, yeah.
Because
I
I
could
feel
see
like
Roll and Luda.
I feel like they all have songs I would want to hear like on a beach, like with like a margarita.
What songs you want to hear on the beach from Cisco besides Thong Song?
Name one other song from Cisco.
Oh shit. Like,
What's the
Unleash
joint
the-
with DMX?
Unleash the Dragon?
Not you
Oh, okay.
guys.
You want to hear Unleash the Dragon while you sipping a pina colada?
I wouldn't mind that though.
Yeah, I would fucking go back to my room if
I
they
would-
started playing
No,
that.
you what? You lying?
If I'm at a
You
resort and I'm drinking and they play
Cat.
Unleash the Dragon, I'm like, yo, let me get my bill. Like, matter of fact, charge it to my room. I'm out of
You
here.
wouldn't scream what these bitches want on the
No,
beach?
no,
I would be what?
not Unleash the Dragon.
There's mad Drew Hill songs that I would.
No. Drew Hill.
When the sun goes down?
Drew Hill. She said Cisco. She didn't say Drew Hill.
But
And
he's
Drew
gonna
Hill.
he's gonna perform Drew Hill songs.
By himself?
Yeah.
You know how crazy that would look?
Like every other artist that left the group and still performed. some
Nah,
shit.
it looks crazy. Like, nah, don't perform. No, sing your shit. Don't sing Drew Hill shit. No,
So
sing Cisco.
Beyonce can't sing Bootylicious at any of her concerts,
Is
or
that-
no.
I don't think she does.
No, she.
She
Of
doesn't
course
need
she
to.
doesn't. But if she did,
You know why she doesn't? She would look fucking crazy. That's why.
Cap. Say that at Thanksgiving dinner.
She would look
Yeah,
crazy.
not okay.
Performing Destiny's Child songs without Destiny's Child and she's still cool with them? Why you just have them come out?
Because they were busy that weekend.
You're never too busy if Beyonce says, yo, listen, I got a show fucking
Don't put
Saturday.
that on Kelly and Michelle. They got lives.
No, I'm not saying they don't. I'm just saying that if Beyonce calls and says, hey, I have Coachella next weekend,
Well, they did that already.
They did that already, and they came.
you fucking right they did.
I mean, Michelle is like a pastor or something now. She
That's
has a
on-
sermon to write.
That's
I don't
on
know.
Sundays.
So is Coachella.
No. She had yeah, but that's night.
Nah, but
She
she's
can go.
fast.
She can go from the. She's fast. What does that have to do with anything?
Because you need energy and water to like get.
Oh my god.
Mo, how
Anyways.
much longer are you fasting for? You almost done?
Oh, the 20th,
Hey, it's right there.
April 20th is the
Couple days
last
left.
day.
There was a clip that Julian and I were looking at last night where this young woman definitely didn't fast from dick.
Wow.
Um,
Jesus
this-
Christ.
this-
She
made
didn't
me
fast
actually
from dick.
wanna-
She sucked dick fast.
She ran towards it.
she said she was 19 and she got each night she used to have sex with 6 different dudes for a week.
Is that a lot?
6 dudes a night.
6 dudes a night.
7
sorry.
days a week.
7 days a week. 6 dudes a night, 7 days a week. That's 42.
That's not bare minimum, boys.
But was it the same dudes
I
or was it
think,
like
that's a
I
worker.
think she doubled up on dudes.
That's 42 dicks in a week.
Yeah,
I'm
but
sure
was it
she
the
fucked
same
one dude
dudes?
Monday and
Different
also
dude.
fucked him Wednesday.
She
too.
said she would schedule it an
Yeah.
hour apart as like dick appointments.
7 days a week?
Wow.
Oh, my poor little pussy would have just dried up and fell apart.
If you think about it, though, she'd probably be like a
wait.
great...
Wait, hold on, Rory. Hold on. This
sick.
I know where you was going.
You're just not whoppy enough.
No, I know where you was going.
The way Lindsay
I
is
know
over
where you
here.
was going. Let's just hold on for a second.
Her name's definitely Lindsay.
You didn't hear Damaris, though. Damaris said her poor little pussy would have just dried up and what?
Falling apart, turned to dust, and blew away. Like 6 dudes a night, 42 dicks in 1 week.
No condoms either.
That's the math.
No condoms?
It's like
She
the
said
Joey
pH
Chestnut.
balance going crazy.
pH balance looking like the stock market. I know that
pussy. Dow and her was going nuts.
I know that ass was stinking.
And you know she probably didn't shower that much.
Because you not shower after. You shower after every dick appointment. So you took 6 showers in 6 hours.
She was clearly not showering. She also said she didn't wear any condoms.
This is where I was stopping at. I'm just fascinated that y'all are worried about the showering when she said she had 6 dudes a night for a week and no protection.
If you have sex that many times a night, if you wear a condom, if she wore a condom, she'd be fucked up. The friction from that rubber, bro,
Okay,
she'd be fucked up.
When is slut shaming okay?
This.
At what? Okay, but this is the extreme. Where's the middle line?
Well,
What am I allowed to slut shame
3
in 2023?
If she would have said 3 a night for 5 days, it's like, oh, okay.
So
No,
two
I think
guys
that's
a
still
night.
slutty.
2 guys a night for 5 days. 1 guy a night for 5 days. I'm not allowed to slut shame.
But if they're like a relationship, what do you mean?
No,
5 different men in 5 days. I'm not allowed to slut shame.
That's a lot.
We need to bring shame back, including to men
Okay.
too. If
Well,
you're
let's-
fucking 5 bitches 5 days in a row, you're a slut.
Let's
You should walk with 21 Savage and Amber Rose.
Wait.
on that
You
wall.
said if you're having sex with what?
A guy fucking 5 girls in 5 days is slut behavior too. I'm not making this gender specific.
We also know it's a double standard when it comes to men and women in that regard.
I agree with double standards, even when they don't benefit me. I'm a big double standard guy.
We need double standards.
They're both. They're both sluts, but it's just more okay for men to be sluts in society, right? But
Yeah,
let's,
my pH balance isn't really going to move when I'm
yes,
knocking
it
these
is.
out.
Yes, it is. Let's talk about what's really wrong with this,
I have a
because if
pH
you want to
balance?
fuck,
Yes.
yes,
Dude.
Yes, you do.
if
You
you
don't
want,
even know he got one.
Nah, I drink Essentia.
I know. I hear you.
You tell Drake that?
Wow.
What?
Wow.
What does that even have to do with anything?
Wow.
Essential Boys?
I wanted to play this clip, but
Yo, you tell Drake.
Tell him right now.
guys, I didn't tell Drake my pH balance.
Yo, I cannot believe you did that. But go ahead, man. Oh man,
I didn't tell him my pH
I
balance.
know. I know.
okay, it's
You didn't
okay.
even know you had one.
Yeah, it's okay.
I understand.
I LOL'd at a joke.
Holy shit, bro. That's some funny shit.
if you would have posted his water, you would have said, "Oh my god, I drink this one too." Or they don't know about that. Chill. They
You
don't,
gonna let
what you
them
know
talk to
about
you
that?
like that?
What you know about that? When
Yeah,
he
you be
posts his
comparing.
water?
You know what water Drake drinks?
Canada Dry.
Oh, holy shit. Yes, Damaris, though. I do think that you can slut shame.
You can, but of course you can. But
Guys, DM shame me
let's
for the
talk
last
about
hour.
why
Yeah,
she
yeah.
really
That's
deserves to
for
be
sure.
slut shamed, and it's because
Shame is important.
She was being unhealthy. She was being very dangerous with this. If you want to fuck 5 guys a night, sure, but wrap up, make sure that you're tested, all of that shit. And
Okay.
Yeah, she's a
not.
sinkhole.
Can I ask, am I corny?
Julian.
Let's say I meet this woman and have not seen this clip, and her and I just hit it off.
Mm-hmm.
Gross.
Chemistry is out of this world. My life partner.
She had practice.
Then I see this clip. Am I corny for caring about her past?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. No. You're not corny. You're not corny.
No.
I'm sorry, I
I think
said it
so.
wrong. No, you're
No.
not corny.
No.
No.
We have to stop with that trick because
No.
I'm not an insecure person, but women really did try to get that trick off.
What's the trick?
That
That a guy is corny if you care about their past. Because I do agree to some extent. Yes, the past, cool. And I don't think every woman did what this
Yeah,
this
she's an
overachiever
outlier
fucking
on
did.
the
If you
whore
wasn't
scale.
wrapping it up and shit.
This
yeah, you got
ambitious
care.
young woman.
Yeah.
ambitious.
Ambitious is a word. Yeah.
My ambitions as a rapper.
I don't think I'm corny if I care about your past at that point.
No, only because again, you talking about her health here.
Yeah, exactly.
Like this is something. This is not smart. This is dangerous for your health. You sleeping with 6 different guys, no protection, a night. I should know about that.
This is probably fake too, by the way.
I mean,
She looks sincere though.
She looks dead ass.
How do you
She
get
looks
banned
like the
from
bitches that was
Tinder?
sucking dick under the bleachers in high school?
okay.
But I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Yeah, those are some I'm cool.
I
with
wouldn't
some of those
judge my
girls.
life partner if she did that in high school.
That's ambitious.
You wouldn't judge a girl if you found out she was sucking dick under the bleachers in high school.
No.
I'm 32.
Is it my dick?
I'm all for hoes. Y'all know. Queen hoe.
Wait, it's a hoe if
Right
a girl
or-
sucked a dick
right or the
under the
hose?
bleachers in high school?
Yeah.
Roy, if your girl was
Yo, y'all are fucking insane.
if your girl was that girl
You don't think your I know you don't have a girl, but if your girlfriend, you don't think she sucked dick in high school?
under
Okay,
the
no,
bleacher,
there's a difference.
there's
That's
difference, bro.
Of course she sucked
Yeah.
dick in high school. Under the bleachers, like
Okay, were y'all in high school when you maybe always couldn't go back to your parents' house? You had to find places to have sex and suck dick.
no. I went to high school with a lot of girls, and 99% of them were not sucking dick under the bleachers.
Okay, so if she sucked dick with her boyfriend at the park, is it better?
There's
Like, I don't get it.
It's a
There's
little more
a
intimate.
specific kind of girl in high school who sucks dick under the bleachers.
Yeah, you
That's
know,
a
come
trope.
on, don't do that.
And we all know
One I'd
who
like to
that
wife.
girl is.
God.
Yikes.
Yo,
Whoa.
that's who you want.
It's better than the girl that went to the high school that didn't even have bleachers.
Ooh.
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Okay, city high schools. Under the staircase was a thing. No?
No, 100%.
So you guys don't think in your life you have either wifed or will wife a girl that sucked dick under the staircase in high school?
God,
No,
I hope
we,
not.
we have
I'm not talking about 3 dudes lined up under the bleachers. I'm talking about the guy she was dealing
My
with.
God.
I would have that conversation with her.
I don't want to have any conversations
wait.
with my girl about what she did in high
How do you
school.
approach that conversation?
Where's the craziest place you ever sucked dick at?
I'm not asking my girl that question.
But what if she says something crazier than the bleacher?
Yeah.
Not my girl. See how fast we
Why are
fix
you
that?
asking your girl that question?
Why
Yeah.
not? If you just chilling
Well,
with
that's,
your
I
girl.
mean, you have those conversations like, what's the wildest place you ever had sex?
Yeah,
Stuff
you
like
don't
that.
ask
You
your
ask
girl
those
that?
questions when you're both secure with everything that's going on. You're asking that in the case that if she would say an answer, you're not in the relationship
say,
anymore.
Say, Maul, say you're engaged. Say you like this is your woman. This is your.
He
person.
asked them questions before he got engaged.
You ask that question, or somehow it comes up, and you find out.
Before I'm engaged. I asked that.
So like the second date?
Before he pays for dinner, he's
I asked
asking that
you
girl that
because
question.
the thing is, when you dating a girl, I think that's the time to ask those type of questions.
That's pillow
It
talk.
is,
You
but,
suck
like-
dick under bleachers.
No, but
That's
not.
not
I
pillow
wouldn't.
talk.
I wouldn't present it like that. But I would again, like, yo, where's the craziest place? Like, what's some of the wildest shit you ever did? Like, when you
DM
were
Drake?
younger, high school, like with a guy. Like, what's some of the wild? You just want to know. Like, we want to know where these girls came.
But that
from.
was
All right, let's go with
high
scenario.
school.
Give me an answer that you're going to be fine with.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. At home while my mom was, I don't know, in the backyard doing something. I don't know.
And
So
to
fucked
me,
up.
that
Under the bleachers, like,
What if? To Rory's point, if say bleachers weren't the thing, what if it was like in a park?
you know what that's
or
going to do?
just
That's going to
somewhere
make me
else.
go, damn, I'm dating a liar.
what do you mean?
If she's like, oh, when my mom was
Liar.
home, I had sex. All right, now I'm
Why-
dating a liar because that's
That's
not the
common, too.
craziest place
How
that
you
had
know?
sex.
How you know what somebody's crazy is?
a lot of people are not into like crazy sex places.
Yeah, you
That's what I'm
freak.
saying. Like, how do you know what somebody's crazy level
That
is?
you could be freaky as
Well,
hell,
then
but
I want the
that's
crazy
just not
person.
some people's thing.
Oh well, then you want the hoe too.
Yeah.
If you want somebody that sucked dick under a bleacher,
we don't like hoes in this house.
Why is that crazy?
that's
And
wild,
why do y'all
dog.
care what your girl did in high school?
We don't like
You
hoes.
should
I'm totally with
you should
within, like,
no, don't do
the
that.
realm.
Don't do that. You should absolutely care what your girlfriend or boyfriend did in high school. Like, what are you talking about?
That's high
That's
school,
part of,
dude.
but it's still part of who they are.
Yeah, like they didn't murder someone. They just sucked a little dick in the bleachers.
It's still part of who they are. Though. is what I'm
And
saying.
speaking from experience,
Exactly.
There are hormones they didn't even understand.
their gender.
Listen, man, I don't.
I
Mind.
used to get boners
We
in
gotta
class
stop. We
off
all
nothing.
know the girl who was sucking dick under the
Yeah,
bleachers in
you
high
wasn't
school, and
trying
she
to
was
wife
not
her.
doing it because she was horny.
She got
bro.
bleacher face.
You
She wasn't doing it because she was horny?
No.
Why was she
we
doing
know about the girl that was sucking dick under the
Take
bleachers
the
in
knee
high
off of it.
school, bro.
What?
take the knee off. She's just a whore. That's why she was doing it.
She
You
was
know
doing
the
that
whore.
shit for
You know the
approval
girl in
and
high
to
school
get a
that was
boy
like,
to
"Yo,
like her and
she'll suck
shit.
you off right after lunch."
That's crazy.
We all come on, don't do that. We
What
all
if
knew
she
that girl.
sucked her boyfriend's dick under
You're
the
not
bleachers?
sucking your boyfriend dick under the bleachers in high school.
That's true.
You're not
That's
doing
so
that.
untrue.
You got your dick sucked under the
Yes.
bleachers in high school?
Well, I wasn't in a
And that-
relationship,
and that was your girlfriend? Oh, exactly.
but that was someone I was dealing with.
Was it like
Dealing
was it a
with this.
reoccurring
Dealing
thing?
with
Was
this.
it
Were you
a
the
one
only
time?
one that-
All right,
Were
so
you
in
the
high
only
school,
one
you
that
guys
got
just
your-
always had the free crib. So,
No,
y'all was
no.
dating the hoes that's mother was never home. That's what y'all was
I
doing.
was a virgin in
No.
high. I didn't.
I
You
was
dated
also
a girl
a
that had the
virgin
cool
at all.
mom that you could fuck at the crib. No, sometimes we had to go find places to go fuck.
Not in school though.
That's the thing.
You went to all boys school. I'm not talking to you.
I'm
I didn't-
all
I
with
never went
being
to
a
all
whore
boys
in
school
high
a day in
school.
my
I
life.
Oh, I thought you
support,
did.
I
No, I
support
didn't.
all of
My
that
bad.
shit. I've never in my life would I ever have sex in school. Like that is no. That's
A
where
lot
you
of
draw
people
the
got
line.
Grow
pregnant
up.
in the bathrooms in my school. That was like
That's-
a common thing.
It's romantic.
Yeah.
My high school was
Big romantic.
filthy.
You went to was your school?
My high school was gross. I wish I was joking.
But you went to high school upstate.
Yeah, I wish I was joking, but a lot of people would get pregnant in the bathrooms of my high school.
How do you know that they got
I was
pregnant?
gonna say, how do you know
would brag about
where
it.
the baby was conceived?
They would say they got pregnant there.
They would brag about it.
Hold on. Conceiving a child while standing up sex is fucking hilarious to me.
it's
I don't
awful.
know why.
Nah, they
Gravity
probably-
was
they
literally
probably laying
fighting
down.
against you, and it's still
Laying on the
won.
bathroom floor?
Yeah.
Or they
No,
sat
I've
on-
heard
or
the
they sat on
Shaggy song,
toilet.
but it
Oh
wasn't
my
at a
God.
public bathroom in high school.
Yes, it was. It was on the
Banging
floor.
butt naked on the
Oh,
bathroom
yeah,
floor in high
right
school?
out- Yeah. Some fucking crazy times. in high
Okay,
school.
yeah. And then the girl that had some self-respect at least went under the bleachers.
Yo,
Listen, I'm not mad at it. I'm just not wifing a girl that used to give head and have sex under the bleachers in high school. That's just not me.
The fact that you would even know would be weird.
yeah, it's
No,
kinda
I would
crazy.
ask.
Oh, I would take that. If I did that, I would take that to the grave.
Probably should.
Yeah.
You probably should take that. You
I
probably
don't
should
think
throw
that's
that
something-
one out of your memory bank. Like, yo, let me just,
Men in Black flash.
let me just forget about that one. That time I took cock between chemistry and lunch.
That time I DM'd Drake.
But that was never a
That's the same.
It's the same.
That's the same.
Yeah,
you
you just-
dick
You
in
basically
bleachers?
just suck dick under the bleachers.
I'll never get wifed.
you just suck.
I have the Drake stain on me.
You just suck.
Hey yo, hey yo,
Oh my God.
They'll never take me serious.
yo.
Oh,
I am not my past.
Oh my god.
God is still working on me.
That is disgusting, man.
In other hilarious news, I want a Netflix special for this one. Maybe a scripted series. Someone stole over 2 million dimes or 200K in dimes.
200K in
200,000.
dimes is $2 million, I believe.
Okay. I mean, you're more of the mathematician than I am.
I'm said I believe. I'm not sure.
Damn, that's a
How many
nice
dime
close-up.
bags did you sell to get 2 million?
I don't know what you're talking about, Officer McFarland.
My name is Vlad. Nice to meet you.
wow.
So when you stole all those dimes,
Yeah, this is only funny because how do you move that? How do you get rid of these dimes? How do you? I mean, you go to every Coinstar and every Whole Foods or
I just want to know who the
Vons or
inside,
Ralph's.
who's the inside man on this? Like, who went to the crew and was like, "Yo, I know where they're moving 2 million dimes in the back of a truck."
I mean, money is money.
100%.
But the moving, trying to turn this into cash or
That's heavy cargo.
because you can't run around with 2 million dimes. Like,
This
where
is-
are you going with all these dimes?
This is where someone that runs the Coinstar Twitter needs to just tweet out, "Let's go."
Oh, they
Fire
definitely.
emoji.
Let's go.
This is definitely.
They about to come up crazy
Oh,
on this.
they gonna catch whoever did this because you can only go to a Coinstar machine and try to cash this, turn this into cash.
You can't
Does-
go to a
does-
bank and
No, the banks
A
are
bank, they waiting on you. You might as well walk
But
into
what
the
if you-
precinct.
Well,
at
does
that point.
Coinstar end up in the RICO case? Like, are they laundering the money for them at Stop and Shop?
They don't know
Like
they
the
are.
deeper, darker criminal link is Stop and Shop?
Now, if they have somebody connected to one of the supermarkets where the Coinstar machines are, then you may be able to tie that in. But if they're just going to random supermarkets and dropping these coins in a Coinstar machine and turn it into dollar bills, then no.
But just
You-
move the money slow. Like, remember when
Right.
you were younger and like when I was a kid, I would always try to collect like pennies or
stole.
quarters
Okay.
in a roll. And then you would go to the bank and like that.
Julian, you're not understanding something. These are grown men.
I'm saying do it slowly
We don't know
over
that.
time. I'm not saying show
How
up with
slow?
200,000 and I mean, obviously they're probably strapped for cash, but I'm saying if you do this like $50 a week over time and just
You know what
deposit,
$50 in dimes
a week is hilarious.
What
no,
is he
but I think
talking about?
each dime sleeve holds like $10 in dimes. It
Where
doesn't
do you
look
stash
crazy.
this? You can't put this under a mattress.
I think a car trunk.
Yeah, I mean, it's
What type
stashing,
of SUV?
stashing is not the hard part because it's dimes. Dimes are small. If you have a couple bags full of dimes, like I'm pretty sure that's what that is.
Imagine if Storage Wars gets like a hold of where they put it.
Great show. Love that show. Why are we fascinated with shows like that? Like seeing
I don't
other
know.
people's garbage.
Because there's value to it.
Right.
But I am curious to see where this goes. Like, was it marked dimes? The way cash is marked?
I don't
like
know
if they do Coinstar it and they find the dimes and then they go through
I
the
don't-
Stop and Shop footage.
I don't think it works like that with coins. I think that would be the smart thing though. Just travel to the country, stopping at whatever Coinstar machines you can and turning this into dollars.
Oh, please. You know they're going to be at Onyx in Philly trying to get this
man,
over
I
for
hope
cash.
not. I hope not. That would be absolutely stupid of them to do that.
You know it would be a shame if someone in the crew dropped a dime. I'm here all week.
I'm not.
Rory, you're a dime a dozen.
I'm gone.
But this was a funny crime. I do want to see some type of scripted Netflix series. about stealing dimes.
$200,000 in dimes is definitely one of the more funny heists we've ever heard of. I'm guessing they probably thought it was dollars somewhere in that truck, and come to find out it was dimes.
But look at how they protect the dimes. That was just like a regular 18-wheeler.
Yeah, because who's stealing dimes? Like, who's just...
It's money.
That's a lot of money.
No, it is. It definitely is. But it's in dimes. It's like...
Who cares what it's in?
Yeah, no, they care.
I would care.
They would prefer dollars.
Yeah.
Well, all right, if you got handed $200,000 in dimes, you'd be like, damn.
Yes, you would.
If I got handed it, that's different.
I'm just saying, like, if you're
I'm...
trying to get if your intention is to rob to get money, you have now $200,000
in dimes.
So gives a shit. It's $200,000. You went from
Correct.
zero to $200,000.
Correct. Yes, but you would prefer dollars, right?
I don't think someone busting into the back of a 18-wheeler truck in the parking lot of a Walmart in Northeast Philly cares about what form the $200K comes in.
I think they would.
Depending on how big your crew is.
Yes, bills are preferential, but dimes are still money.
That's it.
That's all I'm saying. Nobody's arguing that. That's literally all I said.
They're going to flood Siegel Street with the dimes.
Would you go to the strip club and just hail? Just
hail.
Yeah, that's funny.
Yeah, and then go
You could
outside.
exchange-
You
you
can
could
go outside and
exchange.
just walk in the handcuffs too. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, there he is. Like, who the fuck is just throwing dimes? Like,
mad
that's
dimes in
him
his
right
pocket.
there. Yeah, like that's just stupid.
Well, speaking of Netflix series, did anyone watch Beef over the weekend?
Yeah.
I only watched one other episode.
It's so good. I finished
I
it
didn't
this
finish
morning.
it. It's the playoff time, Rory. I didn't have time to watch anything else. It was 4 or 5 games on. What do you want me to do?
In between quarters.
I watched all of them.
What?
Quarters. Dimes.
In between quarters.
Listen, I should be a rapper.
No,
Drake should reply to my DMs.
Oh. Yeah.
You would
Stop
oh
reminding
my God.
us,
Can we make an
please.
AI Rory Drake record?
Yes.
Because you would actually write for it and we could
And then make it a Drake record?
we
I would
just
do that.
add a Drake vocal on it.
And then I would add in some type of scheme where Drake did reply to my DM.
Yeah, we could just have Peach Photoshop it.
I still can't believe he did that.
Yeah, I want him to stop like telling us about it.
Ugh.
Anyways, so Beef, can we talk about it?
Pause.
Talk about it.
Probably my favorite show this year.
Same.
Nice.
Really? Wow.
What was
New
it?
show. Like, I don't count Succession, new season. I'm saying as far as scripted series this
New
year,
shows.
I think it might be my favorite. It had its weird moments towards the end, but it roped everything in together.
I like it so far. It's definitely a good show, definitely. But I just didn't have time to finish it over the weekend. But I did. I like where it was going. It felt good. The acting was good. The plot, the stories, the writing felt good. So I'm not mad at you saying that. But I wasn't expecting you to say that was your favorite.
Well, maybe this could be the sick part. Maybe I just identify, and once you finish the series, especially the last episode, maybe I just identify with those two characters a little too much.
I definitely saw Rory in them.
Really?
Yeah.
I suffer
Which one?
from a lot of the rage that they
Oh,
Both.
okay. Okay.
Both.
suggested,
Okay.
especially towards the last episode, which I won't spoil. Please watch it for the next episode
I'll finish
so we
it.
can really talk about
Yeah,
it.
I'll finish it.
But I thought they brought up some very interesting points about rage that aren't talked about. That's all.
I said that it felt like the movie Crash when the first couple of episodes.
Well, they might take the series down. What's the cousin's name?
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's
David Cho?
For our listeners, Beef is a show that starts off with a road rage incident between the two main characters, and it follows them in their life and them trying to, let's just say, get back at each other because I don't want to spoil it for you guys.
They spin the block a few times.
Yeah, they spin the block more than a few times. It
Calabasas block.
has a lot of like good backstory, like Rory said, about rage, and it also has a lot of jokes, a lot of funny humor. So it's really good. It is a really good show. Check it out. But the cousin, what's his name?
David Cho.
David Cho.
Cho has a big controversy going on because he admitted to sexually assaulting a woman on his podcast that he has with porn star Asa Akira.
Okay, so in this clip, David Cho essentially talks about getting a massage, talks about putting the masseuse's hand on his dick, then says, "Hey, why don't you suck it?" She says, "No, there's oil on there." He then proceeds to take her face, push it onto his dick, and face fuck her. Let's just get this piece of shit the fuck out of here. This is nasty. This is a fucking rapist. He just admitted and described rape, and then they asked him, "You did that?" And he said, "Yeah." And he said, "I got turned on by it." This is someone that needs to be off the streets.
So this is
The Beef show is incredible. Fuck him forever.
So this is from Asa Akira's podcast.
It's technically his podcast, but she's on it. Yes.
Oh, so, okay. Well, it says DVD Asa. So is it theirs together?
I don't really care.
Does that matter?
No, I'm just trying to figure out what this, like, where was this story told? So it's his podcast that he probably has with Asa Akira. He's telling the story. How long ago was this? And they just found this, like they just dug this up and...
I'm not sure, and I don't really care. And I'm actually, everyone gets mad at everyone else in the room. I'm glad nobody said, let's delete that. I'm glad they put it out. They need to know that this guy does this.
And Asa, we didn't see the second part, but Asa said, you raped. Those are her words.
Yes. And David Cho explained
yeah.
the definition of rape. A woman said, no, I don't want to suck your dick. He said, open your mouth, and then he face fucked her.
Yeah.
And
that's rape.
Yeah, there were more.
It's not sexual, like not, hey, it was kind of sexual. So that's rape. That's straight up rape.
More parts of the clip that they're scrubbing this people quickly. His people are getting this off the internet as fast as they can. But there is a second half of this clip where she continues to press him about what he did. And he doubled down and said, yeah, I could only get hard like because of the circumstances that she was uncomfortable because I was raping her. It was making me more turned on.
And he tripled down on that. And here's my thing. I get the scrubbing from a company standpoint when there's due process needs to happen and we don't know both sides, all that shit. I get it. That's a business move and we don't know what happened. This man flat out explained raping someone, then tripled down when questioned if it was rape. Netflix needs to say, hey, we have this show. It's great. We didn't know he did this. We will never associate with this guy again. Scrubbing this is fucking insane.
Yeah.
You look nuts. This isn't due process. He admitted that he raped somebody.
Unfortunately,
how could, I'm not the moral high ground, but what type of fucking company could sit there and try to scrub an admission to rape?
Well, they're not saying that his company
make a statement and say, fuck this dude.
They're Netflix.
Leave it up there so everyone in the world knows that this is a rapist.
But we don't know if Netflix is scrubbing it. He's team
personally
is
scrubbing it. Yeah,
his
not
team
Netflix.
is scrubbing it.
There's
his team.
alleged screenshots of him sending to Twitter support asking for the takedown of the video. Whether or not he sent it himself or someone from his team sent it, the move is coming from him and his people.
All right, then what does it say? How do you have that conversation as a manager?
Yeah, like how do you get behind somebody that this is what they basically admitted to doing? Well, like how do you then get behind a client and say, okay, we're gonna get rid of this as much as we can on the internet, scrub this, try to make this video go away? Like, how do you continue to support and work with somebody?
If he's saying stuff like that on a podcast, I'm sure he says stuff like that in real life. His manager know that he was a nasty fuck. This isn't the first nasty thing that he said.
You're probably you're definitely right there. And who knows if he's admitting this, like what else he's done that he wouldn't admit is insane.
Yeah.
Plus, the scariest part is he smoked his role in beef. He is about to have access to more women than he ever had before, which makes this even crazier.
So should I watch that?
And the entitlement.
Watch the show.
The entitlement of which he had at
Am I
the
not
massage
supporting a
parlor.
rapist?
Yeah, well, I mean,
watch the show.
Netflix, it's Netflix's. You're not giving money with each stream. You're not doing that.
He got the bag, but he definitely
already.
won't be in another season if they renew it. So watch the show.
If he is in the second season, if they do one, then 100% we're not watching beef.
Okay.
But
I'm with you.
Yeah, in those particulars, that's weird. But I'm happy this clip is going around, especially now that he has more notoriety. Because look what he did and how entitled he felt when he was a nobody at a massage parlor. Now that you're coming off one of the biggest shows this year in Netflix, the amount of access and entitlement you're going to have when you already had that type of mind state is dangerous as fuck. Like, please get this dude the fuck out of, like, no forgiveness. This is the one time that I'm big cancel culture.
There's no forgiveness.
And lock this dude up.
The audacity to get on a mic and say this with a smile on your face is scary. That's terrifying.
That speaks to a level of not giving a fuck. Like for him to sit down and talk about that on camera, on mic, record it. Like that's a different level of, I did it, so the fuck what? And that's scary because once you have that mentality and you have that type of ego, now you're looking at somebody this is how they interact with women. They think that this is okay.
And to Rory's point, now that your celebrity can also match that level of entitlement and ego, now you feel like you just have the pass to do anything. And he he's not only acting in the show, he also did the artwork for the cover, the title cards of every episode. He's a graffiti artist as well. So he's
what else has he been? He looks familiar. Like he's been in other shit, right?
Yeah.
And he's claiming, by the way, that he made this story up. I don't care if it's a lie or not. I don't think he made it up. But even if you did make it up, you still need to go. You gotta go.
That's where that's where shit gets tricky. Right there. Like now when you start saying, "Oh, I made this up," right? Now it's like, okay, how do you prove he didn't make it up, right? I'm just saying how some people, lawyers and people try to spin it. It's a podcast, it's a show, whatever they were on.
He's a creative,
right?
Like it's a script,
right? This is where it gets dangerous at. It's like, okay, how do you prove that he isn't just making this up and he wasn't just saying something to be salacious? Even if it was, it's a sick fucking thing to create in your mind and to say. That's just sick to say that. But it's like, how do you prove that he isn't just making that up? That's where shit gets shaky, and they're going to try to hide behind that. Oh, it was just a story he made up. It's still a sick fucking story if it's just a story. But it's even sicker if you really did that and you deserve to be canceled.
You deserve to be arrested.
Oh my God.
You admitted to a crime of rape. And the only response that I could even fathom from him now is, this was a cry for help. I have a problem.
Right.
The arrest.
I wanted to get caught.
The arrest portion of it, they would have to prove that it actually happened.
Of course.
But for him to get canceled, even if it was just a story, you need to get canceled. This was put out in 2014. He is 46 now, so that means that he was, what, 37?
32.
32. I'm bad. I'm terrible at math.
That's trash math.
I'm really bad at math.
You can't go to the dime shop with us.
Damn.
That's that Rochester education.
How you take two even numbers and end up on an odd?
Because we're in 2023. We're in 2023. It hasn't been a full 10 years yet.
See? Got you.
Nah, you're right.
Thank you. That's why I'm like, wait, I'm right. Fuck out of here.
Either way, I don't care if he was 22.
Too old for that shit. He was too old.
Well, there's no age appropriate time to rape.
No, I mean, like, even if it was a story, you're too old to even be falling behind. I was trying to tell an entertainment story. I could see a fucking 17-year-old fucking loser possibly making that up, right? For a podcast. But a fucking 30, you have no excuse. Even if you didn't do it, you have no excuse.
Hold on. He was also part of the Haiti Foundation that stole all that fucking money? That's his only charitable work?
That's hard.
Yeah, him and Wyclef.
You know what's crazy?
So get this dude.
Remember
the fuck out of here.
In 2007, I believe, when Zuckerberg had someone come in and paint the murals for Facebook when they just started?
Yeah.
It was him. He said, I don't have the money to pay you for your work. Take some stock. That stock is now worth over $200 million.
God damn.
So he cashed out from Facebook too. So he's kind of good in terms of like fighting a case. He's got the financial backings to.
Okay, if that's the case, then why don't you just pay for an escort? Not a massage that doesn't require face fucking someone that says they don't want to be face fucked.
Right. But see that again, we're back to that ego thing. Like now you have money. Now you have, quote unquote celebrity with a hit show on Netflix. And you're sitting down telling the story. You feel like there's nothing you can't do or say and get away with. So
the Facebook IPO in 2012 was valued at $200 million. He tells that story in 2014, nearly say 2 years later. Mm-hmm. He's already living a lifestyle that's probably very,
for sure,
I can do whatever the fuck I want.
Absolutely. Yeah. This is sick.
All right, now I feel kind of whacked to go and finish this fucking
do it
series on Netflix.
Well, spoiler, he goes to jail and you don't see him for a while. So he's not like a huge part after episode 5, I think.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, fuck him.
Agreed.
The Knicks and the Lakers won game 1, Rory. I don't know. I mean, that's why I couldn't watch Beef because I was home all weekend.
I had an anxiety attack in that fourth quarter.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Same.
Listen, man. The Knicks going to be the Knicks. If it's one thing that's true, the Knicks are going to be the Knicks.
We won.
No. Listen. That's the important part. The Knicks, they won. But god damn, man. Did they have to make it that interesting down there? Like
entertainment.
Like, come on, man. Come on. But glad they got the win. Game 1 is in the bag. Got the win. I think they'll beat them in 5. I got them beating the Cavs in 5. The Lakers also won their first game. I
got them winning in 7.
The Knicks?
Yeah.
7?
Yes.
I don't think Cleveland is that.
I'm a realistic Knicks fan. I know. I'm just a realistic Knicks fan.
I got it.
They're gonna lose. The Knicks are gonna lose some. They're gonna give away. Like it's gonna be 2 more of those type of games, and they're gonna blow the lead. Yeah,
Julian told me yesterday, like, I see a sweep. I'm like, against the New York Knickerbockers.
I did not say
the Knicks ain't sweeping nobody.
I said 5.
Yeah, I got the Knicks in 5.
You definitely said
I
sweep. I'm
never
not making
fucking
that up.
said sweep.
You said get the mops out. I was like,
Get the
all right.
mops out.
Don't put the mops on me. That's crazy.
First of all, don't tell
said,
nobody
"Where
to
the
get the
brooms
mops
at?"
out. You know, don't tell nobody to get the mops
We
out.
were drinking wine and talking
You
basketball.
spilled something and you thought about the Knicks. I
I
get it.
never said get the mops out.
You didn't say that, but you did say sweep, and I was like, I think they'll win.
Not
But
say sweep.
I think that they'll beat Cleveland in 5. I think the Knicks are going to find a way to blow one of those leads and give
what?
it 100%. But they do look like the better team. Besides Donovan Mitchell just being a fucking superstar of a player,
Mhm.
I don't think that the Cavs have anything for the Knicks.
All right. Well,
In the
Giannis
history
is
of
hurt.
all shitty decisions the Knicks have made as far as personnel and any trades or any drafts, I want to give some flowers to them.
Yeah.
Like the Brunson shit, I really shitted on them. I was like, why is Brunson getting this much money? I wanted Donovan
They
Mitchell.
underpaid him.
If we got Donovan Mitchell, this isn't happening.
They underpaid
This
him.
team is not happening.
No,
Brunson is balling, deserves every fucking dollar.
they underpaid him. They underpaid him. They underpaid him. But I mean, he looks good. Julius looks good coming back from his sprained ankle. The Knicks look good, man. It's just exciting to see the Knicks in the playoffs playing well. The playoffs feel better when the Knicks and the Lakers are in the playoffs.
And also, let me get ahead of myself because I am a Knicks fan. I don't really know Giannis's injury or whatever, but if the Heat win, we beating the Heat. We're beating the Heat.
I don't know.
We're
man.
beating the Heat.
I
With
don't
the
know.
mops.
Jimmy,
With the mops.
Jimmy Butler,
Maybe a dustpan.
Tyler Hero. Tyler Hero's out too.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
broke his right arm.
He broke his hand.
That's
So
big.
he's out like 6 weeks. So that's a big loss for the Heat. But I mean, injuries are part of the game. It's unfortunate. So somebody else
AD
got to
got
step
hurt.
up.
If Giannis is out, I think we could be. If say the Heat advance.
Just make sure like Julius is icing that ankle. If we need to drive
No,
to his crib,
no.
I'll bring him an ice pack.
No, he's good.
I'll
He's
bring him
good.
an ice pack.
He's good. The sprain wasn't as bad. Like he could have came back for some of those final games, but it wasn't no point. It was like just rest,
Listen, what he put up? 19?
Yep.
Game 1?
something like that.
That's perfect.
Good game for the Knicks. The Lakers played well, beat
cares?
Memphis in game 1. I'm a Lakers fan. I care.
But at the Lakers, they're not.
I know.
give a
I
shit.
know.
They're not a threat?
No.
There's people saying they're going to the finals. I'm like,
We're not.
what team are you looking at?
We're not. We just want to be in the playoffs. We just want to have the playoff conversation.
Yeah.
We're not going to the finals. No, it's either over this round. Ja Morant got hurt though. I don't know how long he's going to be out. He hurt his hand. It looked like he may have broke a finger the way that his hand bent back. So he might be out. That's obviously a huge loss for Memphis. Even though they played good when he was suspended. Memphis looked good when Ja wasn't playing, when he was suspended for his viral video.
His gun charge?
Yeah, his music video. When he was suspended for his music video, the Grizzlies look good. They didn't look bad, but still, they need Ja Morant to beat the Lakers. So we'll see what happens with that. Congratulations to Jalen Hurts becoming the highest paid player in NFL history. He signed a 5-year, $255 million extension, including $179 million, which is guaranteed. I think it's great. I think he deserves every bit of that. Even though he lost the Super Bowl this year, I got him going back and winning very soon with that team.
I thought the story of Nicole Lynn, his agent, sent him like a cold DM, like, yo, you got an agent yet?
Yeah.
And then did the biggest deal in NFL history.
Shout out to Nicole and shout out to Clutch Sports. Shout out to Rich Paul.
And I think that's great, but that doesn't mean you should just DM everyone your music and think it's going to
Is that what you were trying to do with Drake?
Yes. I was trying to send him my music.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. You sent them a track.
You don't think I could get a Drake verse? Because I don't.
So let me.
I think you could.
Just a bridge.
I can send him some
Just a
beats.
bridge.
Volume 2.
I got
think you could.
some Drake beats in the tuck.
You got a folder called Drizzy.
I just want you to stop
Drizzy
DMing.
beats.
For Drizzy.
I just want you to
For
stop.
Drizzy.
Just stop DMing men. That's all I want
Like,
you
I
to
think
do,
I
bro.
got into my Boy Wonder bag on this one.
We don't talk about that enough. Like when producers say shit like that, like, yo, right here, I was in my Hit Boy bag.
Oh,
You were
yeah.
not.
Listen.
That's why I'm not going to take this. Because I know Hit Boy.
You were not. I don't know who told
You
you,
don't
that.
share the
This is
same
not-
drums.
Yeah, this is not Hit Boy. But yeah,
I feel
shout
like
out.
it's like older Timberland. It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. But yeah, shout out to Jalen Hurts, man. Hell of a contract for a hell of a player.
All right. Don't say hell of a player to me.
He is.
I can DM Drake if you could say he's a hell of a player
No.
and a hell of a
cannot.
contract.
Hell of a player is okay.
Yeah, that's don't pay him no mind. He's just trying to find a foot to stand on.
Damaris, how do you feel that his entire staff is all women?
That whose entire staff is on?
Jalen Hurts' entire team, his entire staff is made up of all women.
That's dope. I like that for him.
I think that's
I like
beautiful.
that for him.
I think that's beautiful.
No,
But that can go either way, because in this scenario, everyone's like, this is amazing. Now, if something else happens, it's like, look at this fucking predator just hiring nothing but women.
No, that's not true. That's not true.
I think it's dope. He has an all-female management team.
Shit probably gets done.
Oh no, shit gets done. That's I always say that. You got women around you that's smart and educated and they know what they doing. Oh, shit gonna get done for sure. Jalen know what he's doing.
They're probably honest, very honest with him too, because men be dick sucking, but women are
What
mean.
the fuck?
Men do, bro. Y'all.
I laughed at one Drake joke. Jesus Christ, let it go.
No, that was dick sucking though. That was ball glazing.
That was
you can't
swallowing.
do
Ball blazing is
that
crazy.
was ball glazing. No, that was definitely ball glaze. I know ball glaze when I see ball glaze.
Do you think any of them suck
That was
dick
honey
under-
glazed wings.
Yeah.
You
That was
think
Krispy
any of
Kreme
these
glaze.
women under the bleachers? You think that was like their path to like the NFL?
See, look.
All right,
No,
see,
I
you always
know.
got to
You
take it
see-
too
you
far.
see how
Every
he's
single
doing
time.
this?
No, because like they were at the game, they're
He was doing
watching,
good.
they were scouting.
No, no. You gonna get called to the podium soon.
Yeah,
Don't worry about
and,
it.
David
trust me, I will
Shelby.
not be there to support you. Just want to make that very
They're
clear.
gonna drop you so fast.
Yeah, you're gonna be called to the podium.
No, I
What?
think that this is very, very dope, and I'm sure they all work in tandem, and I'm sure that they're very honest with him about
Tandem.
it.
Don't say tandem to me no
They
more.
got a bike
They
together.
run like a 3-man weave.
Yeah. No, it's a 5-woman weave.
Yeah,
5 women.
small ball.
Yeah, that's what they do. They work together. Shout out to
Anyways.
Jalen Hurts. And sad news though, Ralph Y'all, 16-year-old, was shot for ringing the wrong doorbell in Kansas City, Missouri.
Shot in the head twice.
This was a sad story when I read it last night. Just was going to pick up what he thought was his younger siblings were at this home. He was at the wrong address and he rung the doorbell and was shot through the door
That's crazy.
by a white man. We want to make that very clear. A white man shot a young black kid through the door
And was
and
released
then,
immediately.
and then shot him again while he was laying on the ground. And has not been arrested, is home free. So I don't know what needs to happen. I don't know what the laws are in Kansas City, Missouri. If stand your ground, whatever bullshit they want to try to hide this behind. But there was no reason why this young black kid should have been shot through a door.
And that's what, outside of the obvious with the justice system, common sense is not involved in it.
Mm-mm.
I'm sure this dude will beat this case based off someone being on his property. He probably legally owns those guns, but we know what it is. This kid was not threatening on your doorstep.
No, this kid is not. He's not
You
a.
weren't threatened in your house, saw that innocent looking kid
And
ring the
just-
doorbell looking for his siblings
And tried to and started shooting through the door. That's just absolutely fucking stupid. It's it's shit like this needs to be, nipped in the bud, because it's like, why is this man free? You shot through a door at a little kid. Like there's no excuse for this. What did you see through that door where you felt like I have to get my gun and shoot?
right?
Like I just don't understand it. Like somebody knocks on your door, you answer the door. You look through the door. Like you don't shoot through the door. Like that's just not. I don't even understand where that would make sense at. That could have been anybody knocking on the door. It could have been something, just as simple as trying to sell something or looking for another, just a house somewhere on the street. Anything, and it's a little kid. You look through the door and see a little kid. You start shooting.
Ridiculous.
If you see 5 men standing at your door in the middle of the night after ringing your door, then that's hold on, who is these dudes? But a little kid like this,
I just wish
But they
in
don't see
certain
them
court,
as little kids, and y'all know that.
this is something needs to be done about this though.
and there's
something needs to
no
be done about
court
this.
you can just be like, come on.
It's
Like,
just-
let's use our brains.
Yeah,
We
like,
know
this
that this
is
guy was not
just-
standing his ground. We know he was not
No.
threatened. But that can't happen.
on his way to pick up his twin brothers. Like this is not. I just don't understand. This is such a sad story. I am happy to hear that he is recovering. I'm so glad he didn't pass away as a result of this. Just glad he's recovering. I hate that he has to go through this. His family has to deal with this. It's just stupid, man. This is just. I mean, it's 2023. How much of this shit has to continue to go on? It's just unfortunate. His GoFundMe has raised over $1.5 million.
1.7 now.
$1.7 million. If there's a silver lining in this story, maybe that's it. But this is still unfortunate. It's just something that this kid shouldn't have to go through. We don't know how he's going to be affected from this moving forward. Obviously, this has changed his life forever. But I'm just glad he didn't pass away. I'm glad to hear that he is recovering.
Miraculously.
He had to
heavy
run-
on the miraculous.
Run
He
to
got shot in the
3
head.
different homes before someone finally agreed to help him after he was told to lie on the ground with his hands up.
Yeah.
For what?
Yeah, this is. Listen, man. Prayers to Ralph Yarl and his family. You know, you obviously have a lot of support right now. A lot of people donating to your GoFundMe. Hopefully, you know, this set your family off into a better path from here on out, and life can be amazing for you, because this is just absolutely stupid, unnecessary, and we still live in a country where obviously racism is still much, you know, a part of our everyday lives. So prayers to Ralph Yarl and his family, speedy recovery. We hope you have a full recovery and no physical, you know, disabilities from this. I know mentally you never get over being shot. I know that's something that will be with him forever. But
I hope that money goes to therapy for him and his family, his brothers, his mother, man, everybody.
This is sad. So prayers to Ralph Yarl, and we hope that you have a speedy recovery, and life is amazing, and a bunch of blessings and prayers your way.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's been another episode of the New Rory and Mal podcast. Rory, what you got going on this week?
I'm around, you know.
You a hoe. Oh, you been a hoe all episode.
Wow. What you mean?
I'm around. I
can't be around?
Thank you to everybody that bought a Bare Minimum Boys Club shirt. We had fun with that.
Yeah, it was great.
Turned that into something productive, since everybody got something to say.
Love the debates on spell check, everything.
Yeah. They thought that we spelled that.
I took a break from the Reddit
purpose.
streets over the week. I think I might return this week.
Really?
Yeah.
How was your mental health, being that you take a break, right? Probably better.
You be chilling on Reddit? Like, you be like just like on the block?
Sometimes, yeah.
They've been showering you guys with love lately.
Yeah. Oh, well, thank you.
Well, they had to combat the hate. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'd be in the Reddit streets. But I honestly don't take a lot of that to heart, to be quite honest. That's why I can hang in the Reddit streets, because I think a lot of it is people being wrong and strong and just not knowing what they're talking about. And I find it funny.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun to have fun with the internet. Like, I think that is fun because, like, you throw stuff out there and you log off, and, like, it's like, you can't reach me. Like y'all fight amongst yourselves. I'm not reading any of it. Yeah. Say what you want, whatever. But thank you to everybody that bought a shirt. Yeah. We will have new merch dropping soon as well.
Yes.
I'll be in the Discord this week. Let's have some fun.
I won't. No.
Gotta get you in there, Mal. That's you want to talk about a healthy environment. Discord chat's awesome.
Yeah, I have fun with that. I had fun with them before.
They're
though.
Super positive.
I had fun with the Discord. I had fun with the Reddit chat before.
They got a Shits Is Aight channel where they be posting all the bad bitches. If you want to go in there and see.
You can throw some money bags in Discord.
Discord also suggested of doing just a Discord chat of you and I and only the women.
So 3 women.
Yeah, like it's not how many women are
we got
there?
more than 3.
See, don't do that, because I used to think that as well. There's a lot of women.
No, there are a lot. They're all great.
Me and Julian met. I won't say the location we were at yesterday, but we went to go grab a drink before the Wayne show, and there was a young lady working there.
We can say her name, right?
Yeah, she posted you guys.
Yeah, Sam.
Yeah.
Shout
not
out
that
to
one,
Sam.
but the other, a different one.
Fam, this was about to be another 2-hour episode. I was like, wait, what?
I wanted to say the name.
She was working at the location that we went to. Won't say her job. Yeah,
she's part of our Reddit team.
Well, no, she was just a listener.
Oh, okay.
It's just not a complete sausage fest.
Okay, shout out to Sam.
Oh my God.
I appreciate when the listeners see us and they like respectfully talk to us. Like, don't just see us and then write like, "Hey, I saw you," because then I feel I don't know. I feel weird. Like, just if you can say hi, say hi.
Look at my face.
Look at Rory
with joy.
He's never looked happier.
Oh, look at Sam. Hey, Sam.
Oh, shout out to the redheads. Redheads have more fun.
All right, well, we'll be around. This has been another episode. We thank y'all for subscribing. Thank y'all for following. Thank y'all for supporting. We're going to continue to do the bare minimum.
Yes, sir.
And kick ass along the way. Have fun with y'all. I'm that nigga. He's just Ginger. Peace.
No.